think I can do just three, maybe three,
Um,
four.
I know Kalis is still doing his stream, so he'll be a little bit coming into late, which is fine. I'm not too sure about Evie. I'll message him and ask him.
He replied. He said at the start, without him, he'll be there ASAP.
Okay. Yeah, no, then that gives us a perfect segue to start with Nico today. If you're up for it, would be the first in front because Lance is with Cynric. We could do those two to get to let you catch up and warm up on things, or we can jump into you, Nico, and let the other two that we're missing jump in and get ready for their set too. How do you want to play it?
Man, don't give me choices.
Well, I mean, I don't want to just throw them on you and call it a day. I mean, do you feel interested in going first, or do you want to sit back and just let Cynric and Lance go first and let them start up things?
I
Sure.
am I am genuinely fine with either. I have no preference.
Okay. Uh,
We're gonna start with Nico since he
mhm,
could use the attention.
that's what I was gonna do. So,
Are you calling me an attention whore?
no, I'm
No.
saying we're definitely saying that you need the time and focus since you haven't had a chance to sit in a session with us in a bit, which is okay. Life happens.
Yeah, look at that little guy. He's you to play. You know, he put all that time and effort to walk all the way over here. You know how small those legs are? You
Yeah,
can.
man.
It takes him an hour to walk half a.
So you want to remember, Cap? Do you remember where you were with Nico?
I think I was kind of just dubiously studying
Yeah, we
because I
kind of
remember
left. Good.
I had been given access to the library after speaking with Quinzel,
Hmm.
and then uh um oh, I had just been finished studying for the day. I shot a text to I think or I called or no, that bitch confronted me in the cafeteria, interrupted my fucking hot dog. All right. Um and then um
Hello, Kalis.
I woke
Thank you
Oh
up,
for the
no.
Hi,
raid.
I called
Kalis.
yeah,
He
I woke up, I
hey.
called Edmund, and then I think I just was going back to classes.
Well, you only had true access to the library and any other the
Well,
faculty,
yeah, I was
but you weren't given access to classes just yet. We can
yeah, I
start
was
off with
student.
okay. Yeah, we can what we're gonna do is we're gonna start you off on that Friday morning because everyone's basically around the same time of Friday morning, and that was after the phone call that you had
I
just.
shoot the pygmy in the head.
That's fine. You don't even have to. You bypass. God damn it.
I'm trying-
The
That
camera
poor
load.
pygmy.
The camera loads in. You just see the pygmy standing there. You shoot it immediately. No hesitation. No, you don't even have a gun on you. You just shot it.
It's just T-posing at you.
And no, the pygmy reacts as if he
Look,
was
look,
shot.
here we are.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. Because he was so convinced that you actually had a gun that it just died because it thought you had actual weapon on,
So when you actually
like an
tag the
orc.
pig, so when you actually tag the pygmy with this imaginary gun, it falls over and then just fades from existence.
it was that easy this whole time. It was that fucking simple.
Curious as trap maker's craft.
I I could have just pulled a wog field on it this whole fucking time.
Fields.
Ugh.
But
I am
returning
accomplished. Today's a good day.
Yeah, returning to the scene at hand. You are surprised to find that there isn't any other classmates in the dorms with you. These are public dorms to all the students that are like. There's like four other student guys who live here in this dorm with you, but you're the only one in the morning. Not usually you would usually find maybe one or two of them sleeping, but there isn't anyone else here but you today. This Friday morning, excuse you.
Jeez.
Mhm. So what would Nico like to do? You can explore the garden. God damn it. You can explore the garden as you wish. You can continue studying, looking up more info, because you were looking up the information
Yeah,
on Necropolis.
yeah. I was looking. I was googling literal, actual, for real hell. Um, I have to say it every time. The whole thing.
No, it's fine. You were Googling literal for real actual hell. Yeah, it's fine. It's absolutely okay. And I'm perfectly fine with that.
um,
Pictures of
um,
West Bay just keep coming up though. What the hell?
Yeah,
yeah,
seriously.
I'm not getting everything I want. Or like AI images of just like
Oh, there's one damning thing I forgot to mention as a very important detail. Um, and just to reiterate for all the anime characters who are players, you all have innate access in the spiral net to access something called the box net. Inside the spiral net is the box net, which has information and news about anima users who willingly put up their information either anonymously or as themselves, either asking for help or talking to one
I'll
another.
be right back.
It's an anima, yep, it's an anima network, and it only appears for anima users. Curious?
Is the trap maker's
oh,
craft?
Yes. I'm sorry, I had to make mention of that because we do have an NPC known as Ace Hotshot who writes
Mhm.
articles and information on the boxnet. So it will
We
be
met him
a
once.
he saved him once, yeah. So it is just something I had to make sure you, as a character, knew. You guys can access this box net anywhere you would access the spiral net.
sick.
Okay. So what would you like to do with the free roaming Nico today?
Yeah, Nico is unfortunately a very boring douchebag. So it's kind of unfortunately just gonna
No, that's okay.
like continue studying because he kind of does have to get um into the school. It'd be kind of embarrassing if he didn't.
Okay. You spend 1 hour in a dedicated study. As you try to push yourself further, however, man, this is boringly easy. It took at first you thought maybe Garden sorry, I'm gonna keep referencing the name. I need to make sure I'm saying it right. Because you come from Garden Mythfall. This is Garden Oh, this is Garden
Other way.
Mythfall. Yeah, this is Garden Mythfall and Avalon is the other one, yeah. So you at first thought, hey, this is Garden Mythfall. It's in Spiral City. Maybe it's a difficult series of tests that I gotta beat. No, this is really easy to you. All of it. Your school was hard. Your education in Mechalania was a lot more intense than what they're asking here. This this almost feels like an insult. If the series of practice tests they were giving you, this feels like a fucking practical joke. So if you want to keep studying to ensure you got 100%, sure. But Nico himself is struggling to keep up his eyes open how easy this is to him. It's not a very hard test.
I will. I want to study enough that I get to the point that like it's only funny if I fail.
Hmm.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, I
because if you don't study enough and then you fail, you're just mad about it. And then if you study a bunch and you fail, you're just mad about it. But if you study just that right sweet spot amount and you fail, you're like, well, oh well.
it's within
That's
the
what I'm going for.
yeah, it's okay. You continue setting yourself for Nico for another hour worth of studying. It's within the 15-minute mark that I am going to make you make an intelligence check. You cannot keep your brain and eyes stimulated long enough. This thing's boring. Which shape fits in the hole? It's obvious the circle goes in the circle hole. Why are they asking me these stupid
Wait,
questions?
is it still the fucking shape question?
You've done shape questions, repeat patterns, what number comes next. That's how simple these tests are. You're
Oh, how are
almost
we like in Persona 3? The first question they asked you in the vanilla version was, "What's 2 plus 2?"
yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Make an intelligence check for me. Um,
All right.
yeah, an
Regale
intelligence check.
Academia. So I believe it's an intelligence +2.
Yes.
I gotta double check what my Regale Academia does. Does it write it down on my? I have to write it down on my roll 20. Fucking instead of just having to go back to our pins every single time. I need to know what my own goddamn character does.
I swear I made a handout for you.
Me
Dude.
thinking, me too.
Oh, you did. Yeah, I'm just dumb.
No, you're fine. Oh, I keep remembering I'm looking at the wrong.
It's right here. That's
Okay.
on me.
No, good
Oh,
that you
actually,
do. 'Cause-
plus
Mhm.
5 to intelligence checks involving general knowledge of studies.
This isn't a general knowledge check for studies. This is more of a can you stay awake?
Oh, okay, I understand.
Mhm.
So my bonus does not apply.
Not for this moment, no. But
Okay, no problem.
yep.
Uh,
I was gonna say, yeah, it's quite literally hitting your head on that table real hard, going, and I'm done. I don't want to answer that question. What's red, blue, and green? Lance McKinley would struggle with these questions. You, not so fucking much.
oh
Uh,
man. Okay.
it's literally at
Poor
the
Lance.
it's literally at 12:30 in the afternoon that yeah, coming into the early afternoon that you're just like, nah, you have to
Yeah,
find something
it's
else.
fine.
There,
I
anything
go.
else.
First, I go double check that there isn't a giant glowing meteor hovering above the city, threatening to strike it at any moment. I look out
Uh,
my window.
you look out the window. The sense of dread that has come over you when you look out it is palpable. But thankfully, unneeded as there is no giant meteor in the sky. There's no pygmy hovering around. There's no anima energy around you. You seem relatively safe.
All right. Nico is going to very, very abashedly and annoyedly go get a hot dog from the cafeteria.
They serve other things other than hot dogs.
That's fine.
Okay.
He's gonna get a hot dog, and then after that, I want to find that card game pygmy. I want to play Pigstone or whatever they call it.
Pigstone. I fucking cry. How
I wish
dare
to
you?
play Tiddlywinks.
God damn it. So,
I wish to engage with the other
I'm
youth.
just making the token for the character, but as you would leave, yawning loudly, just trying to stretch and get the energy back in you from dealing with the entrance exam, you find that you come across Quinzel, the instructor, and she smiles at you as you come up towards her. Ah, there you are.
Oh,
I was looking all over the campus grounds, thinking that you might have been around with the other students, but I was lucky to find you in your dorms.
and now I've been well and truly held up, uh, trying desperately not to put a gun to my head, but
He put a
as it
gun to
were,
me. Pygmy walked past you. He
I
put
do
a
it
gun
again.
to me. The pygmy says nothing as it leaves.
I point at him and make a bang noise. Does he die this time?
He nimbly dodges to the left as you make the bang noise. The bang noise actually makes a resounding bullet in the hole in the wall for some reason as the pygmy runs off.
Nico
Bless
stands
you.
there in a bit of shock, looks at his hand,
There's a
looks
bit of
at
smoke.
her.
There's actually a bit of smoke coming off as she looks concerned. Quinzel looks concerned too. What just happened?
Ah, that doesn't normally do that. I
Spend 1 AP for me.
okay.
It's your anima power. Alright, I just wanted to play a mask off. No, you were shooting at it with your anima power. I wanted to
Okay.
reveal that you would study a way to be able to free range fire your anima energy. So you're
Oh,
not
cool.
limited to just buffing people.
Uh, man, that's what I do best.
Yeah, but
Unless I
just
get stuck in a 1v1 and then I
yeah,
die.
no, you have options. Shut up. So back to the hand. Quinzel would have just noticed the movement of you shooting the wall. She doesn't see the hole in it, or does she? And she just gets confused since she saw the pygmy run past you. Okay. You're not allowed pets at the dormitories, right? Especially
It's
those
like
things.
I want nothing to do with those things. They just will not leave me alone.
No, don't worry. Just well, don't bring them. Don't leave empty food around. That seems to attract them. And we have a general notice for those things. Do not get caught alone with more than four of those things.
He just looks at her a little concernedly.
Well, Nico looks concerned. Yeah, Quinzel, has a anime sweat drop, kind of rubbing her back of her head. We've had a couple of maims happen. Those things have really sharp teeth.
He's like, and you
We
haven't
have.
gotten like an extermination squad or something?
Oh no, we've been working on it. But there's also a good portion of student faculty that wants to keep them around, claiming them natives to Spiral City or something. It wouldn't be right, and they look cute or something of that effect.
Right. Of course they do. Oh,
Well, I
do
came
I
to
get
give you some better news than just warning about those. They called them street rats. We don't really have a name for them. Hello.
Hi, Evie.
I'm getting sick and tired.
Being sick and tired. Okay. Oh,
How I know why is it that I can't find good fried chicken in Market District?
well, shit. I sweat nervously. You see that I
Oh
um,
yeah, everyone rants and raves over gridiron fried chicken, yet they don't make it right. Hell, I saw two restaurants with the name Gridiron Fried Chicken or Gridiron Style Fried Chicken. It wasn't fried chicken at all. They
well,
don't
you
even
see,
season underneath the season the meat. They just season the skin.
well, you see that where the easy answer to this question to you, Edmund, is I don't have an answer. That's the joke.
I remember this.
I'll hope you do. I waddle away. Okay. Um, we are currently with Nico in Garden Midfall, chatting with Quinzel, just to catch you up. Um, Quinzel has given you the warning. We don't
Earth.
really have an. They call themselves pygmies, but some of the people have been calling them dirt, like street rats and such. We don't have an official name.
it's like,
Like, hmm?
regardless of what they are, it's quite annoying to have them chew through my bed frame every night.
We'll do it again.
The Quinzel looks concerned. Yes, yes, we've had. I understand the dean has already hired several exterminators, but uh, like I said, the student faculty don't want to really remove them. They reportedly been speaking to a leader like pygmy or something, and broken into negotiations, whatever that means. I've come to give you better news though, way better than pygmy nonsense. Um,
Right.
you'll be able to actually attend our classes here.
Oh,
I worked it out with the dean, and I had proof with uh our interaction with shit Naldura. Yeah, with your interaction with the librarian Naldura,
Somebody's gonna get sued.
like, I was able to give you a strong case to the dean, not to the dean, to there's the dean who handles
bored.
the the board and the headmaster. And even the headmaster agreed that we should take you in as a student into Garden Mythfile. You'll still need to take the entrance exam as anyone else would, but you're free to take our classes up until the point they're in, and then whatever you've studied up until that point will be given to you as credit for your continued enrollment if you pass the classes.
It's like, oh, perfect. I suppose it's better than slaving away in my room all day accomplishing nothing. Just out of curiosity, is there any chance that I might be able to take the exam any sooner?
Um, I could talk with the dean about it, and you would have to really show some excellence. How about you take one of our classes first, and then take a week with one of our classes and really demonstrate your skills first. If you impress the
Does it
instructor
look
of
like I
that
need?
class, if you impress our instructors first and have more people than just myself vouch for you, maybe the headmaster will give you a pass. He's already been lenient on your case, so I don't see why not.
I suppose it is sound advice, yes. Yeah, if there's a manifesto, something of some sort that can
Okay.
Manifesto. What? No, we don't write those kind.
manifest or something of some sort,
No, we have a curricula. Yes, you can
a
access it
student
on.
manifest.
Yeah, a student manifest. We, the students, demand it from our faculty.
No, there's a
Free hot
difference
dogs.
between manifest.
I,
There's a
the
difference
student,
between
demand from the,
manifest and manifesto.
I, the student, demand from the faculty if they ask me what shape goes in the square hole one more goddamn time.
That's right.
There's
The
gonna be
circle.
problems.
Okay.
Call me Foster the People because there's gonna be an issue.
Okay. Okay.
There
There is a student
If you want
curricula
to.
you can find on the
is a manifesto. Manifest.
All right,
Basically.
I will be looking into that. I want to take some classes.
Sure.
Ideally, if they have anything with synthesization, crafting, etc. I don't think they will because they're poor and dumb. But I can pray.
I will fight you.
He lives on through me.
I will
Quinzel
fight
walks over
you.
to you to like see what you're studying into to guide you through some of the things. Here, let me just take you over to the student curricula. And she uses her
What is this
her
actual hell for reals?
yeah, the first tab. Wait, you're looking for actual Harel for real?
Oh wait, is she on my computer?
Yeah, she walked over to
She
your
just
terminal.
sees-
Yeah,
she
she walked over
sees.
actual
She
for real
sees.
hell.
She sees
Now-
7 practice exams all open at the same time. He's answered every single question. Like
No. Incorrect. I needed to be clear. You have one tab open for I'm sorry, I know you have a bit going, but for the sake of this moment, I need to be clear. You have one tab open with that practice test. You are on 23 of 50 questions. You could not get through all the easy questions. You got that
okay,
bored.
I
You have
understand.
you have your other tabs filled with is this for realsy hails? And you actually have roll me a 1d100 for a special thing. I want to see if it happens. You need to roll high.
No, I
Ah,
didn't.
well, you find obscure pictures, but they have no bearing to our plot. They're just weird pictures on the spiral net.
He's like,
Uh, mhm.
oh,
I
yes, an acquaintance of mine needed some information
No,
for a
no, no.
project.
You have your own your studies and all that. I'm not one to judge of one curricula. He just opens a new tab, goes back to the home page of the student directory, and clicks onto the student curricula to reveal several of the uh 5 pages
It's okay
worth
to
of
have your
different.
emo phase. We're all there before.
We were all there before. Oh, god damn it! I have to make sure I have the right cameras on. Someone get Hulk. I need to CC that fucking Jeff the Shark. Back to this though. Um, there are a plethora of different classes within Guardian Mythfile that you can attend. They have the very basics of our own imagination of what college would be. Very basics of math, history, English,
Most
writing.
of it pointless.
They're not pointless. They're needed as Guardian Mythfall and the Guardian system primarily
Home
deal with.
economics, shop.
Yes. No, absolutely, actually. They deal with
No course of writing though.
I glare at you.
They deal with keeping people out of West Bay.
The Guardian
Keeping
system
people in West Bay.
Ooh, the oppressive 101. The oppressor 101. How to keep them in West Bay. Image 1, Lance McKinley. Bribe him.
He broke containment. We have to make sure he
Oh
stays till
shit.
next time.
Anyway, back to this. Um, more the academics that would be pertaining to Spiral City are more interesting. like relic smithing, relic crafting, history of relic smiths, history of Spiral City, applied history of Spiral City, the advanced studies of the golden harvest, the balance, the essential balance of powers between Spiral City councils. So sorry, that's the Spiral City Council and the representing heads of each of the districts of Spiral City. And there are studies regarding the mountain and topography of the mountains south of Spiral City, the mining operations, something that sparks even Nico's interest is the mining operations and the study of applied mining equipment, engineering and mining equipment, and how relics are being applied to such things. There's mech design, mech garage, mech applied sciences, and there are the advanced classes regarding advancement to the garden system. So garden itself is an advanced college. There are the elite even higher than that have their advanced classes. You would need to have like regular college, up to 4 classes of the regular stuff to be considered, oh, you seem like you're a candidate for the elite classes we have. You can take one and then see if you pass that. And from there, there are things like, uh, what's it called? Advanced combat training, advanced mech design, advanced weapon schematic design, advanced relic crafting. Uh, you do notice that there is a distinct lack of item synthesization.
I
Here comes
asked
with a four.
Instructor Q about that.
Huh?
I asked
I
Quinzel about that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm role playing with her. Huh? Item synthesization? Huh.
Yeah.
We might have provided courses in the past. It has seemed to come to a unneeded series of classes without high attendances, so rotated out for classes with more intentions and an interest.
Like keeping out those dirty West Bay.
Out of curiosity, the instructor who perhaps used to, if I mean, if this is information that would even still be available, if you were able to find out, would you be able to tell me if the instructor who used to teach
Well, let's see.
AP item synthesization still works here?
Let's see. She goes, Quinzel accesses the school registrar using her teacher ID and types in um, previous class index, like series of previous class indexes, goes through, finds item synthesization was a class that was given about 6 or 7 years ago, give or take. There were evidence that it was like prevalent a few years back, but it seems during the advent and growth of relics, or at least the knowledge of how to, oh, well, what is a relic and its passage on to Spiral City, it seems to merely eliminate the practice itself, or at least coincides with the fact that classes stopped being, used and such. Quinzel finds the last active class that was present within the archives, and clicks on this teacher name to find that the teacher is no longer in Garden Mythfall, but they do seem to be a Spiral City resident.
Oh,
What's the
well,
name?
what is the name? Is
Um,
it a name I recognize?
no, you don't fucking
No.
next to
Okay.
no one. Yeah,
All
no
right.
one at
Cool.
all.
I'm not going to make you come up with one off the top of your head.
I appreciate
This,
that.
well, besides that,
I'm
yes,
becoming
if
of you if you need that level of information. That's why I didn't give you the address. He is a Spiral citizen. Though in the notes, it does state that his nationality is from Mechalania. That is where you're from, right?
yes, my family owns a very large mining conglomerate.
Quinzel blinks a bit. Well, she clicks back to the series of classes you can attend. There is like relic studies, relic applied studies, and relic crafting as a series of classes you could take.
He will sit on all three of those, as well as
There's
History of
also
Spiral.
History of Spiral City. There's Intro to Combat, Intro to Firearms, Intro to Oh yeah,
That's all pretty
Intro
doesn't
to
need that.
Magicite Weaponry.
That one doesn't sound like it'll be useful to him.
Okay,
That's a later class.
sure.
That's the next season on class.
Nico doesn't know what that means. So,
Oh, I know,
and by
I
that I
know.
mean I don't know what that means, but I also don't think Nico knows what that means. So,
Well,
and
is there anything else that can
he's
help? Anything else you're gonna be doing that can help? I
he
have
has too
I
much
have
money to
high.
fire a gun
Mhm.
by himself. So,
Quinzel looks over at you, Nico. Is there anything else that you need me from me? I have high
like,
expectations of you.
no, I believe that should be plenty. I am admittedly excited to stop taking those practice exams. They are incredibly boring and mind-numbing, and I think I was going to blow my brains out if I tried to do it anymore today.
Not with
Well,
that attitude.
during the real test, you'll need to do all the answers. And then you'll need to do the 100 medium questions, and then the 200 hard questions. Okay?
Like,
The realization is that
I have
y-
to answer all of the easy ones.
yes, you have to answer everything. And then the 100 medium questions that come after, and then the 200 hard questions. And you have to do this all within 3 hours.
Are they going to ask you which triangle goes in the triangle hole?
No,
Dennis,
those easy questions are just to give morale to the less talented, okay? We do encourage this test across the city, you know. The medium questions tend to vet out everyone else that doesn't make it. The hard questions truly give us the real academic idioms we're looking for. So just toughen it out, okay? You get an advantage on rolling for the stupid questions, with Quinzel giving you the insight about how the test actually works. If you had not brought up anything of the test, I was going to make it hard for you to pass through the easy questions. You would have aced the mediums and hards, like as you would, but it's just the easy questions that you would have still had to make passes like, oh God, this is boring.
Yippee!
like, I say, roll me a wheel check to see if you don't pull your gun out to bullet don't blink.
Like, honestly, it's a non-zero chance, man. It really would have been.
So Quinzel
No, I
leaves you
failed to
with
check
that.
automatically.
Quinzel leaves you with that. And what would you like Nico to do now? If it's more studying or figuring something out, we can easily fade over to another character as we've given you the establishment now that you can take the classes in Guardian Mythfall. You can free roam. You can go to any of the classes. You're not limited to any one of them that you currently list as your interest too. You just need to impress enough instructors. I'd say about two or three of them in order for you to get considered for a quicker test. The test happens
Yeah.
within 4 months. So this month and then 3 more months ahead.
Yeah, Nico is going to attend and every relic class that is present, um, as well as the history of Spiral City. And if he doesn't find the history of Spiral City to be too difficult, he'll probably go for applied history of Spiral City as well.
Hey,
But we'll save that.
you hear from the doorway. A pygmy stands at the doorway. I'll put a little pygmy token. Hey,
Don't you
And
know me?
Nico goes to point his fingers and shoot at it, and then pauses. What?
you well, you see no, you see from the pygmy's right side, you can see a barrel of a deagle being pulled out of his fur. But it's half pulled out, just like how with you with the gun, it's like it's not really drawn. It's like, I heard you wanted cards.
And
This is oh my god, this is gonna be an esoteric reference, but you guys know it's an old vine of this guy walking up to he's like, "Hey kid, you want to buy drugs?" And the kid goes, "Yeah." The guy's like, "Oh," he's like, "Where the drugs at?" Don't mess with me. I love drugs. That's
I
what
need
this
that
feels
shit.
like. That's what that felt like. I felt like I was being asked if I wanted to buy drugs.
What to buy drugs?
How, how
Uh,
much do you, how much do you want to begin? How much money do you want to throw at me to begin your crack cardboard addiction? Said the
oh man.
pygmy.
Okay. I asked him to give me his non-copyright Yu-Gi-Oh spiel again.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do it in my regular voice. I don't want to strain myself too hard
Yeah,
here.
that's fine.
Pygmy puts away the pistol, but pulls out the little table that he had, and it has a 3x3 grid on the table. This is Spiral City Triad. It is a card game developed basically based on the Final Fantasies 8 and 9's card system. I'll even display you guys some of them. And I hope I still have them because I don't know if my fucking computer just ate everything.
I want to
Oh,
imagine
I'm
that
sorry,
as
man.
he's
That was
talking,
me. I was hungry.
No, you're good.
I want to imagine as the pygmy's talking, it's actually talking in an actual voice. It's not even a bit Dungeon Zero. It's just doing it because it has to, because a lot of people just don't take it seriously with its natural voice.
It's like
So,
that. It's like the difference between Mario and Luigi from the
I'm
washing your
sorry,
forces
Green
commercial.
Mario.
Hello, Mario.
Oh, Mario.
I linked the theme song to Triple Tried, and it's called "I Shit You Not" Shuffle or Boogie.
That's
That's
dope.
so strong.
Shuffler
Isn't it?
Boogie is so good.
Shuffle or boogie. Let's fucking go.
Oh, did I ever? I sent you a picture of Jet's Janissaries, right? The photo I made for for the banner.
Ugh.
I'm gonna play
Who's that? Dude?
that one now for myself.
Oh, it's a Kalis. If I had ever
Okay.
sent
You know
him
what?
that,
Tell me what?
I'll just send it to you in case I hadn't. I think I did, but this was for Jet's Janissaries, the mech for Mech Warrior. How I
Ah,
imagined I made it myself, so I tried to do something for it. I'm just looking for come on, tell me I kept it somewhere. Yes, where's this location? Oh, great, it does tell me the location. Documents. Okay, great, it is
Shield
in my
Toe at
document.
random hand will be introduced.
What?
Um, I just want to share with the class. My somebody in another server I'm in just said my laptop is pretending to RP as Stephen Hawking in a fire and sent a picture of one of those digital thermometers at 141 degrees Fahrenheit
God
pointed at his
damn.
laptop.
Christ almighty.
Oh, good heavens.
Okay,
What?
as the explanation's going and Shuffle or Boogie's playing, the clapping is actually for other pygmies. They just don't say anything. They don't acknowledge either one of you two. They're just clapping to the beat.
I gotta listen to it now. Need to get this. I need to
Yeah,
get
it's
this
like
image.
Lance is also like dealing with the shield tell that random he said random hand shuffle has been activated and you might lose a world card.
Oh no,
All right,
the random rule has now spread to Sprout City.
Fuck!
let me listen to this song. Nico,
Holy shit!
I'm gonna put it into our reward page.
You're gonna sympathize these cards so you can get some late game items, Nico. Break the fucking system.
Using his
Oh,
anima to convert the cards into items.
unbreaking the sight line between himself and the DM. The clapping just in stop dungeon.
I need to listen to this. Give me a second. Here, this is what I want. Oop. You receive a playing card, and I will put it on stream in just a moment. Then I'll also move the pygmy closer to hand you the card. Ah, you better not shoot me.
I got that thing on me.
Yeah.
Don't tempt me.
I'll put it on stream. Come on.
It's a really fucking bad. I love the comments on the bottom though. Oh no,
Oh,
my
yeah.
infant card's gone. Quick reset.
Oh, shuffle or boogie. Honestly, I'll even just call the card game shuffle or boogie. Yeah, you receive Nico Vega playing card.
It's really weird to be handed a playing card of me by a little monster.
Hey, I'm
I'm
part.
Oh, buckle up, Buttercup. It's gonna get weirder.
Oh shit!
I love that we all have
You
different
also
answers.
you will also receive a play pack of 10 cards at a later moment. Right now, you receive the item card pack 10 cards. I don't have that many
can it-
cards just yet,
Can
but
you
I'm
be
just
like
gonna
the
make them.
spiral? Can you be like Spiral Zero starter pack?
You know, I could make themes based on that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the Ultra Well, the holographic Falcone, and Howl's Wrath.
Oh my fucking god! If you're not gonna put the effort, then don't suggest the ideas, because I have to design that, and I don't know how to do that just
SSR.
yet. I will push you down a flight of steps if you don't encourage
Super,
this.
super rare.
It's like
Well,
one,
buddy.
1 in 100 packs.
I'm not gonna force you guys to. I'm not gonna make fucking cards for imaginary money. No. You get one card type. There are two different card. Well,
For some reason, Edmund's holofoil has a giant rainbow behind him. I don't know what this means.
Yeah, no, it just gives more aggro. You have character cards, and then you have monster cards or enemy cards. Either two diff. So you can expect to see other anime users as cards. They may not be as powerful as you guys. You guys are the way the game works is the following. I'm sure on stream we can see, right?
Yeah, I can see the 9, A, 6, and 2.
Right. So when you place the card on the 3x3 grid, you can place it anywhere. When you do, the numbers represented on each of the sides of the card represent the side of that card. So the A on the left, and the 9 on the top, the 2 on the bottom, and the 6 on the right. If your card has a higher number than the corresponding card next to it, you take it. Ace is the highest value applied. There's no number higher than A. And I don't think there's even a higher number than 9. Like it's 9, 9 through 1 through 9, and then A as the taker all. If there is a tie, then neither card is taken. There are other mechanics, like other more advanced mechanics, but we'll get there when we get there. The base so far is just keep the card number on the opposing side. There'd be a coin flip to decide who goes first, and if you guys are not playing against each other, then any NPCs you ever play against will have the ante-up roll. You win, you get a card from their play deck. You lose, they get a card from your play deck. I will roll to choose the card. I will not be specific, unless you have a rivalry or the opponent states the ante-up roll differently. The general rule is that ante-up is always random when selecting a card from the player side if the player loses. Is that understood?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, when you guys want to ante up for players, you'd all decide that. I'm not getting involved. I'll just be the referee.
Give me a fucking holographic Falcone.
I don't have those! You wouldn't let me take a picture of him. The camera kept breaking for some reason. So, I'll also add it to the reward section.
I'm my own starter deck.
Plus, I want to give you a booster pack.
In this.
Sorry.
Hey, could you like roll like 1D1000 to see if one of those cards are corrupted by all eyes?
Ah, my. Great, they're all great ideas. I just have to write them all down and think about how I want to incorporate them. But for now, because I will give you a choice when I actually have a better idea of how the booster pack will work. Like, you can choose what set, because I'll come up with that as an idea. It's not a bad idea. I can make the different sets, but I'll give you the choice of where you want to pull from.
Mm.
As for the rest of you guys, whenever you meet Cardmaster Pygmy, he'll either come across as a vendor waiting for you at a place where business is, or I'll just have him stalk you. That works too. He'll appear, and you can get your card from him.
All right,
You
cool.
can't hurt me. I'm marked essential.
Marked essential. Okay, so with that,
I'm
Nico,
actually underage. Like a freaking child in a Bethesda game.
the pygmy walks out the doorway.
Isn't there a
Cardmaster
mod to
pick.
get rid of that limitation?
Yes,
Well, can
and
you
admin
install
has it
mods
installed.
for your real life? Like,
Well,
You don't
yes.
need mods for that. You just shoot.
Oh my god.
Well, yes. There's a way to add mods to Spiral City.
I think it's just called being the DM.
No, not just that.
No, I've done it.
Oh, you mean straight shooter?
That's also another way to look at it, actually.
I wish for friendly fire to be turned off during my first month of roleplay, and it's still turned off.
Oh, not taking it back. I grant it.
What?
No,
Dude,
no, I'm
what?
joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
What y'all worried about? I don't understand.
Friendly fire for some
My shotgun
reason.
doesn't.
Nico, what would you like
Friendly
to have
what?
the friendly fire being turned off again?
What
But no,
fire?
I was. Nico, what would you like to leave yourself with your character doing? You can
um,
attend
uh,
classes.
yeah, he's gonna go attend in the intro to relic sciences, so he can get an idea of where these people are at with their relic studies.
All right. We'll have Nico fade out of camera with "Suicide is painless" and the words like "mash" appear, but for Spiral
Yep.
City, it's just spiral. It's just Nico walking off the camera to the study hall for relic studies science. And the camera now focuses back into vision. Um, we have a gritty 1980s overcut view of Travail Police Department. We have these comical large yellow uh words just come up at the front. I'll move the camera just a little higher so we don't see Edmund. I gotta move Edmund out of the camera shot. Get out of here, okay? You're not here.
What truth comes out?
I'm so
There you
sorry,
go.
guys. I fought so hard with him.
Travail Police Department, sponsored by Viral City Council.
PNG.
On today's episode,
Bottom text.
on today's episode, the devil wears his uniform, and we take ourselves to a. Let me make sure I get the right tokens in the right places. But this shot would take us to the holding cells. And in the holding, we'll be standing in front of Anima Holding Cell A. We have a gruffled man wearing a top, no, not wearing a top hat, but wearing a conical hat. Kind of curves a bit where it's like a wizard hat, but it's just as leather tattered as this man wearing his dusters is. He wears a detective uniform, and he has an unlit cigar in his mouth, as he has uh, 8 o'clock shadow of a beard. He doesn't have like real facial hair. It's just noticeable. He doesn't keep a close shave to his face. Next to him is his assistant, a shorter woman with silver hair, wearing her top hat and uniform, looking with alongside. Ah, shit. Falcone's like
Damn.
5'11" or something like that.
Who's
Falcon
5'11"?
Falcone.
No, Falcone's like 6'2".
Oh, geez. Yeah, towering both over them is the demonic priest himself.
Damn, the ranger really let himself go.
Oh yeah, the ranger. Um, Vincent Falcone, standing in the containment zone, staring into the glass, you can see the suspect that you apprehended from our last session.
Falcone is 6'7"
My God, when the fuck did that happen?
when he
Was that a
became a demon.
You know, I'm more than willing to let that be a thing, okay? Also, noticeably, Derek is not in this scene. Derek had to be upstairs. He's not
Oh,
allowed downstairs.
he's my +1.
Yeah, but your plus one's
He's
not
my
allowed downstairs.
Mmm.
Meanwhile, Sandrick as seven
You
foot
wait till
two.
I'm chief.
Your
Wait
plus
till
one
I'm
murdered somebody.
chief.
Me fucking sweating nervously when you guys become giants. God, holy shit.
You know what? Falcone becoming chief police arc. Let's go.
Okay, we'll take now the scene into a visual aid. Because I actually had a lot of good time to buff out Travolta Police Department. Pretty obvious we're going to be here for a lot of different times.
Jesus Christ, it's decrepit ass elevator.
Yeah, come on, Lance, go in the elevator. Go up there on that thing. Come on.
That's like from Silent Hill.
Come on, Lance, go
It
up
looks
there.
like straight out somehow. I don't wanna.
It's anima powered. It'll be fine.
God. Yeah, there's no problem here, Lance. It's just anima power.
Oh, good lord.
Could we have
The
not
first,
like got like a fucking janitor down here or something?
oh yeah, I love these little things I think you can still hover over. Yeah. You guys can hover over these little in some of the areas when I had more
No.
time.
Oh my god, it goes further down.
What goes further down?
The map, I was upstairs in the hallway. That looks like it's part of an insane asylum. I'm with the group now.
Oh, okay, okay. Who wants to read the I think we read this already. The Anima Holding Cell A. Maybe you guys read these little notes.
No.
Okay.
I'll be real with you, Chief. My first time here.
Oh, I see where you can find the notes. Okay.
Who wants to read
It's
the one on Cell
it's my
A?
first day.
From the lower spire itself, because of course it is, a containment pod designed to restrict anima power. While not active, there is an eerie presence that lingers around.
Who wants to read B?
While active, the special containment pod can generate loud electrical humming. A blue purple field coats the entire room and limits anima power.
Lance, didn't you break this and make your anima more powerful?
Technically, I learned how to kind of resist it using
Kind
the
of,
Leylanic fighting style.
but not to the
Kind of.
fullest.
I need more time on that.
Lance wants to go back to a training pod.
He's like yawning to get back. That's just like hyperbolic time chamber,
I
dude.
year-
Don't you know?
I yearn for the pod.
A yawn
Vincent,
for my hyperbolic
you
time chamber.
watched you watched the other police officers help arrest uh, the suspect anima user known as Triple G, or Give Me, Give Me, Give Me. Her real
Man
name,
after midnight.
her real name's Alice. Alice Wong.
Cooper? Oh.
And Yanagata is looking over the two of you and has his typical police notebook with him. All right, so walk it by me one more time. You guys both went out onto looking for the suspect. Yeah,
Oh yes.
Juniper was bait. Yep.
Yep.
And as soon as she started taking the stride walk, that's when you say you saw the suspect follow her, Juniper.
Oh yes, that will be correct.
Mm. Yanagata scratches his head. She just attacked suddenly, too.
Said she needed the anima power, but I never quite got to ask her why.
Well, that's a good That is a good thing to start our investigation with. How many? Whoops, I didn't mean to move the anima user. Whoops. Um, how many of the orbs did you say she had, Juniper? Um, three. She had three of those orbs on her. Hmm.
I thought it was something like 5.
Three or honestly, it was like three or four. It wasn't like more than that.
Okay.
Hmm.
She used one Kalis during the fight.
Ah,
Yeah. So yeah, it was four. She used one during the fight. You just blew her before she could do anything relevant.
go around and find out.
So after she was following Juniper, that's when you got out the car and you started following her.
Yes, I was stalking her stalker. Hunting the hunter, if you will.
Okay. And so then you noticed that you were being stalked.
Yes, someone was hunting the hunting hunter.
Hmm.
Before we
Then
continue, is Yada got a Columbo?
I'm guess I'm taking cues off of Columbo for him, but I mean it's just to make him feel like he's a detective.
No, that's fair. It was just the same cadence of Columbo. That's why.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It
I've
was
been
the
watching a
same
lot of Columbo.
cadence.
I also
So then
love
you
the
guys,
fact that
uh,
Colombo, I love the fact that Zenigata is not intimidated at all at the Power Tier 6 demon that's right next to him. Like everyone else is
Power
like
tier 5. Power tier 5.
sorry, sorry, Power Tier 5 demon that's standing right next to him. He's just perfectly fine. Juniper's like got a little bit of the jits going on. He still hasn't gotten used to you. Zenigata doesn't give a fuck. He looks like he's just having another day.
He's
You know what I mean, Kalis?
he's just doing his 9 to 5.
before we
Mm-hmm.
continue, Ziana got a you got a light on you?
There it
Anyone?
comes.
Anyone has
A
a light on them?
light.
A lighter.
I don't think I do know.
No. Mhm.
Beautiful. It looks like I don't
You
smoke.
could spend AP1 to
Oh,
make
yeah.
some small fire
Wait
come
a
off the
minute.
tips.
Yeah, you know what? Let's showboat a little, shall we? Foghorn is like, no, wait, hold on, I got ya. He'd lean forward, snap his fingers, and make a fire come up off his thumb.
It's a lot
I would
larger than
imagine
you
like
thought it would be. Instead of like a small pilot light from a stove, it's more like
a blowtorch.
yeah, a blowtorch. Just
I would, I would imagine that that the at the thumb is a miniature fucking Hell's Wrath, just
with a little mouth open. Just
has his mouth open, kind of like yeah.
Yanagata looks
Hell's Wrath,
really.
I'm
Yanagata
baby.
takes to take the two hits he needs. Like, oh, thank you, thank you. That's a neat
Foghorn, he
little
just
trick you
shake his
got
hand
there.
out.
What'd you call that?
Yeah. Spontaneous, but oh, I believe that was called fire.
Hmm. Well, takes a nice little drag of the cigar. Go on, explain to me what happened once you found out that you were being hunted, the hunter.
I confronted the suspect, offered her a chance to surrender. She refused, and then I apprehended her. No,
Oh,
wait, how do they say it? I neutralized her. That's it.
Okay, we used her powers or something, right? We did get a couple of objects. We did receive a few things off of her person.
Yeah, she
Yanagata
made some
pulls.
sort of anima attack at me.
Yanagata points at a bin. We've taken off all of her belongings off of her. We left her even just in what's it called? Prisoner fatigues. She doesn't even have her clothing with her at this moment, just in case anything could be a relic. Did you happen to see anything like a relic on her when you were fighting her?
She may have had something, but I can't recall clearly.
Juniper scratches her head. No. When I was walking across the street, I had this weird sinking feeling. I looked over my shoulder, and that's when I noticed the suspect. I used my anima to get some distance, and that's when I was on the other side of the sidewalk, realized that the anima user was keeping up with me, the stalker anima user. They started talking about how they needed my special power for something, and then, well, and then I remember her shooting her attacks at me, but she was aiming for someone else or something else. Then I got looks over at you, uh, uh, Vincent. Was she attacking you by chance?
She may have been. And I use completely necessary force to stop her. Don't listen to whatever she says.
There is the noticeable shotgun wound to her shoulder. We had to get our medical guys on that. That was you, Falcone, wasn't it?
Falcone's eyes would shift back and forth for a minute. Yes.
Well, good.
I felt as though my life was in danger.
We'll have to circle back to that one. But the suspect was apprehended, and she
You're
is fully
welcome.
cooperating. There was the incident with the clicker, I am understanding. You want to
Incident with
walk
a
me
what now?
a clicker device?
Yes, she had some little device on her and she pushed it. And Falcone make a motion of pushing it. And wouldn't you know it, a bunch of fellas in black SUVs showed up trying to spring her, as it were.
I used my anima too to get us out of the way. But you didn't
Wasn't
see
talking to
that
you,
coming.
Juniper.
What? This looks
Damn,
broken
poor
hearing that.
Juniper. Poor
No,
Juniper.
that's not canonical. That's not
What'd he
canonical.
say?
Canonical.
You know what? No, it is now.
No,
Hold on.
no.
No, what'd he
No.
Hold on.
say?
I said, I said, to the other guy, I wasn't talking to you, Juniper.
No, you're not doing
There we
that,
go. We
Juniper.
make her feel better.
But yeah, like Yanagata takes the notes down. Uh, and any other details about that black SUV? Yeah, I think it was the star symbol, the rainbow star symbol we've been seeing around. Those guys must be involved with the kidnap of Alistair.
Falcone perk up at that. Oh, are they the ones? Well, why didn't you tell me, woman? We could have stopped one of them and I could have gotten answers. And a
We
bite to
already
eat.
uh, we already had our suspect. We're gonna put a pin on that other comment and come back and circle back later.
You're
Okay.
trying to give me like the head shake of no, don't go back to that topic.
Yanagata like put his hand on his forehead after reading the book. Jeez, this is a lot to deal with. All right, first things first, Vincent. I know that you come from a really tough background, but if you're gonna be a public servant of the people, we can't have you shooting everybody. In this situation, I
Okay,
understand.
one, I haven't shot everyone. I only shot the suspect. Two, I only shot the suspect after she opened fire on me and refused multiple times to stand down. I was left with no option. Three, considering my weapon of choice, I'd say only one person's fine collateral damage. And I even cleaned up after her.
You have a
It's like
less
licking.
oppressive means of force before drawing the shotgun. I'm sure you can manage something before that, right? Look, the station would be even fine if you brought them in with broken legs or arms, but shooting somebody kind of gives the wrong impression. Now, I'm not saying you weren't in your rights. You got the anima user and they're not dead. Giving your y- gotta get a gesture at your body, change your physicality. I'm sure that
I got a glow up.
that was more
I
of
bet
a
it does it.
I'm sure that was a practice episode of the episode of practiced restraint, which I appreciate. But you got to understand it's not what I'm going to appreciate. It's what the public and other people that we serve are going to have a problem with.
Oh, so
Thankfully,
I'm part of PR now, am I?
m- more or less, but thankfully
I'm not
only
Lance McKinley.
If you can give me a second. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about the little bit of you shooting that anima user. Your fight, as according to my notes, been during some sort of pseudo phase within the anima user's power. So only really Alice is the only one who knows what happened, truly. You don't have any witnesses.
That's how I like to operate.
Ah,
Oh
Yana got
wait,
a size. We still need to investigate Alice over here. She's from Gridiron, so I have no idea why she's here.
nothing good ever comes out of Gridiron.
Edmund's ears begin to burn.
With hell's flame, no less.
He says she's from Gridiron, so we already have a little bit of a figuring out why she's here. She says that we haven't had much more conversation than figuring her actual name and residence. Anything else, she's been requesting a lawyer, and unfortunately, we'll have to deal with one soon. So our interrogation is limited, and um, Victor, sorry, not Victor, Vincent,
Vincent.
maybe you should just sit back and listen.
I don't know. I imagine I could convince her to have a conversation.
Vincent, this is a very delicate situation we're dealing with. Anima users have rights despite what you may have heard. Because if Anima users don't have rights, then you don't. You're still an Anima user and under all this, right?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Okay.
But I
Juniper?
did bring her in.
Yes, that's why I'm not kicking you away. You can listen in on the interrogation, but we're gonna keep you on the outside of there.
I'm telling you, she'd talk to me. We established
Oh,
such a nice rapport in the cop car.
With an armed weapon
isn't
pointed at her. Yes, look. Juniper, go inside, I'll be right back with
Falcone
you.
looks wounded.
Falcone, before I go in there, there's just one more thing I need to talk about. You wouldn't happen to know anything about an assault on a priest that was practicing no, this assault on a priest figure in Market District. It was in Travail when you guys were in downtown Travail, right? The report
I
said that
didn't
there
see
was
any
a
assaults.
the assault said that there was a 6'3" man riddled with muscle beating a priest-like figure, screaming at a rather tall demonic-looking figure. Are you sure you have no comment about the
What are you trying
situation?
to insinuate?
Oh, I just
oh.
happened to put you at the right. I'm just happening to give you the report that I got on my table recently.
You're just happening to get yourself a discrimination lawsuit.
You fit the bill perfectly, Vincent. You're a tall, pale-looking,
Ozzy
demonic,
Osbourne looking motherfucker.
Ozzy Osbourne-looking motherfucker.
It's that demon! That demon is returned!
Nah, that dude's dead. Honestly, he's dead.
Walks into the police station. I'll smell a demon!
Holy shit, you should be happy you're
We
alive,
also
man.
have we also have the same suspect sitting in our waiting lounge that we'll have to speak with, who fits the appearance of the assaulter. You sure you don't have any comment about that?
Okay, maybe if I did. Let's say maybe he's deputized.
No, none of that works like that, Vincent. We'll have a
No, I'm
better
pretty sure it does.
Vincent.
I have an out for you.
We'll have to discuss your decorum because look, we can't
Listen,
have
I'm working
viol.
on a new uniform, alright? I just need to get some money from Lance. It'll be fine.
Oh, jeez. Look, I need to deal with this investigation. Sit outside and knock when the lawyer comes around.
Knock when the lawyer leaves. Got it.
He just looks at you.
So Vincent, you see Yanagata open the like a metal vault door, except it has the see-through glass panel. He pulls it open, yanking up a gear, yanks it wide open, and walks into it. The noticeable purple aura is missing, and the systems have been deactivated from a panel that you are actually standing next to.
Oh,
There
I
is
should
an
probably activate that.
uh, the door closes behind Yanagata, and he gives you a stern stare as if he knows you not to touch it. He doesn't even tell you not to touch it. He just gives you the look, don't touch it.
Fine.
I'm
And
not
the door
Lance.
closes.
Jesus, why you gotta treat me like Lance?
You know,
You
I'm feeling underappreciated. I bring in a suspect cleanly, and I get yelled at because they're a bit roughed up.
narrate
That's why we
yeah.
have those medics.
Gave them a job and a purpose. Look, am I the bad guy here?
And I'm
You
the
can.
dick.
You're
Did they
standing.
did he forget that one time Alistair shot purple lightning?
Sorry, say that again.
Did Yanagata forget that time that Alistair shot purple lightning in order to disarm her?
So this is all discrimination.
Yeah, but you don't have a shotgun that put them to 1 HP death, near death.
I guess.
Oh, can you imagine like fucking Falcone's right now posting on the Reddit, r/Reddit. Am I the asshole? The whole thing that went down.
On the
Oh
bots
no,
that.
r slash Reddit, my boss is a dick.
So
It works both ways.
You're standing next to the panel for to activate the what's it called? The anti-anima field. You're also standing next to the table with the bin that Yanagata had presented earlier, with all the effects that Alice had on her person when being apprehended. Or you can just stand around and wait slash listen
No,
into
let's
the
see what's in
interrogation.
the bin. Oh, turn on the radio. I want to hear that interrogation.
You turn it on, but why does my webcam keep getting revealed? What the fuck? I have it slide off on purpose. I don't like that. Anyway,
Hmm.
um, you look into the bin while flipping on the radio to listen into the interrogation. Uh, you're only half listening because you're focused way more into the bin of objects you're looking into. So you just hear Yanagata and Juniper opening up and speaking with Alice to figure out more about her
I
age and
should be in
stuff.
there interrogating her.
You're going through Alice's belongings. You find that her clothing, specifically undergarments, overgarments, and anything else that she was wearing, is in a smaller bin into itself. And in the larger
Yeah.
bin, you can see that they're the objects that were inside of her possessions. Some gold pieces, wallet with IDs that are pulled out, credit cards for different banks. She has about 3 of them.
It's all useless money.
Mhm. There is the clicker device from earlier that you have a better look at it. And there is a peculiar how do I describe this? It's like here it's a pyramid-like gold yeah, it's a golden pyramid-like shaped object.
Oh.
It's it's
Hmm.
um it's not rather
I make a
large.
joke about card games, but Shuffle or Boogie now exists, so I gotta be careful.
It's not a rather large golden pyramid-like object. I'd say it's about 5 centimeters, almost an inch. No, it would be 2 inches tall. Yeah, it's a little small thing. 2 inches tall is fine. It is layered like bricks, too. It is a literal small pyramid. It has no other defining features. It is just noticeable within all of her fictions that it stands out, as well as the clicker.
Hmm. Falcone would shrug and go back to trying to listen to the conversation.
You pick up on listening with Alice explaining uh, her day. She's going over what brought her over to Travail, or like the morning, what she was doing, and you can see Yanagata is not taking any notes, and Juniper is. Yanagata's just nodding patiently, and they're basically going over her morning and afternoon leading up there. And her alibi for her situation is that she woke up, had a day last night, had some sort of weird nightmare, and wanted to get some fresh air, and she was late for her job at a bakery, and she names one, which Yanagata looks over at Juniper to take down specifically. She goes over to this bakery and is late for her shift. Um, gets met with this weird dude, this guy who was wearing a red suit, red shades, and red hair. He really stood out to her because of the redness in him. And he was really bold and forward with her, but offered her a unique opportunity. He says that the dude gave her the golden pyramid object that was in her pocket, and that using it allowed her to listen in on the frequency that allowed her to use anima power. Something like that. Yadagata tries to press her, what do you mean, frequency? And she kind of shrugs and goes, it's hard to explain. It's like you listen, something tells you. So, you're not an anima user. No, I'm not. You're saying that golden pyramid thing gave you anima powers. No, it gave me the ability to listen. Listen to the frequency that gave me the anima power. Hmm. And who told you this? Did he give you a name? No, he just said that if I needed if I was once I got the frequency right to use this clicker and I'd be picked up. So I picked up the pyramid and I heard the frequency. What did it sound like? Alice just stays quiet for a while. He looks dejected. I couldn't describe it to you after a while. It's something I've never heard before and so alien to us. Was it rhythmic, maraca, jazz? Yana got a list of few as Alice shakes her head. No, switches, beeps, maybe something mechanical like, but it was beautiful. It was chaotic. And I heard something speak to me. It said, vaguely, here's my power. And I was able to use, uh, give me, give me, give me. What does that power, what does the anima power give you? Well, if I got someone weak enough, I could take away their anima power. Hmm. A pyramid-like thing gives you anima powers, and you gain the power to take other anima powers. And then you said the people that were gonna that gave you this clicker pick you up. You sure they didn't say anything about you maybe gathering them for them? And Alice doesn't say anything. I'm sorry. I don't want to push your buttons or anything. Is there anything else you're willing to share with us? Well, I tried my powers a few times, but there were people harassing me first. Do you know any of their names? No, they just sounded funny to me, and I couldn't help myself at that moment. Hmm. Do you remember Juniper, my coworker? Yeah, I remember stalking her, and then a really tall guy. And that really tall guy shot me. I thought I was gonna die. He said he was a police officer. Is he
Appropriate defense or measured response.
measured response?
We all we all the desperate measures.
Ooh, that's actually a really good like sub-op name. Desperate Measures. Gotta keep that in mind. Uh, You hear a voice behind you. It's not well. Actually, you have a demonic heritage moment. Do you want to spend the point for it, or do you want to let it slide?
We will spend that point.
Okay.
See the system in action.
And I will say that we're still at where you were, where I said you spent it a few times, and we started gauging it. So, say 6 tokens out of 10 now, so it's not a 5.
Okay.
So you hear the footsteps and heartbeat of someone approaching you behind you, being led by another 2 or 3 people. Their heartbeats of the people on the 2 or 3 you've already met before. Their heartbeats are usual to you. They're some of the police officers in the station. Enough time spending in the area, Vincent, and you'll actually just be able to passively tell NPCs apart based on their heartbeats because you're so high in blood magic at this point and your demonic heritage. However,
You
your
pass the vibe check.
your demonic heritage gives you a note like a clairvoyance to a new person that is
Excuse
approaching.
me.
It's the range of this heritage is equal to your anima range. That and a little bit further then, if needed, if it's too short to compensate. But you perk up when you notice the new arriving. It is a male, much shorter than you, and they have their heartbeat at a normal calm rate. But it's on arrival to the corridor, reaching here, that they're getting a little bit more and more nervous until finally you see them approach you and the group. No, you and the door. You see in front of you a man wearing a suit. He has a comb-over haircut, trying to avoid a balding spot, and he is followed by 2 other officers. And he goes, um, is this where they're detaining her, my client?
Falcone will look down at the little man and smile, showing all of his teeth. I'm not sure what your client's name would be. Oh, sorry. Not sure what your client's name would be, friend.
Sorry,
A name would help.
I'm under the
Guys,
impression that there was a
I'm
recent
surprised that shit was back.
anima apprehension in this area, so I'm here to do business with them. This this is someone with police department. He leans over, speaking to the police, who are also just as scared of Vincent. They're like 2 steps away from him as he has to step back. He takes a noticeable step back away from Vincent. But
Oh,
they
come
they
on now,
are
I
in
won't bite.
there, right? The arrested anima user.
Mm-hmm. They are. I've never known a lawyer not to know their own client's name, though.
I have been called onto the scene to meet with the client. I need to confirm with their name before I speak with you about it. Unless you are, of course, the residing police officer. You know, the guy who runs. He's trying to get across that unless you're like the chief, the commissioner, he needs to speak with his client.
Falcone'd make a very obvious showing of looking around. Well, I don't see the commissioner around right now, so I'm afraid I'm the next best thing.
In Falcone's defense, he has a point. Normally, they are briefed on their client beforehand.
No, no, no. I'm not saying no, dude. Trust me. I'm just playing the character, doing what I do. The little man kind of stands up a bit and tries to find that courage to stand up against you, and then he makes a strength check.
I'd like to see the little man try. Was that straight check?
6 out of
He's
10.
got 10? Damn.
I really should have said mental strain and strength. That's
He's
what I really
yeah,
rolled
he's
for.
fucking stronger than that. Oh,
I
his
meant
will check. You
meant
give me a
yeah,
will
I
check.
meant more of a mental will check. Yeah, sorry. So that's more of his intelligence check. But he kind of looks at Vincent and goes, "I am Bernard Freeman, attorney, and I am here to represent Alice Wong, an anima user who just recently got apprehended by the Surveil Police Department.
Falcone'd smile and clap his hands together. There we go. That wasn't so hard, was it, lad? Then Falcone will
She,
bang on that door hard.
you would hear mid Juniper relating to something and then going, ah! Vincent, ah.
Dick,
You see,
Dick,
yeah,
move.
no, you see, gotta also kind of just like jolt like, what? Ah, son of a bitch. I'll be right back, you two. Continue. And Yada Gada steps out and turns off the radio, leading the conversation between Alice and Juniper. Ah, there you are. I'm sure
What's he sparring
Bernardo.
with my client?
Ah, Freeman, we don't need your. I can't believe they already called you in. This is, unless wait, Yada Gada brinks a bit. Why did they call you in? Well,
Uh-oh.
represent most of the convicts that come into your place establishment. Yeah, but this isn't your usual clientele, Freeman. This is different. This is an anima user. So why the hell are you here? Well, my employer has extended their services, so I have a new series of clients to take care of. And under the provisionary laws of travail written out by Flamewrath, equal law system between anima users and regular people are similar, almost one to one. In more specific scenarios needing to be more hammered out, that would be more legislation done by the Flamewrath Committee. So,
Falcone's ears will perk up at the name Flamerass.
mhm. So I'm here to represent Alice Wong, and she has a right to her attorney and to speak with me before she speaks to the rest of you. This interview is over. Well, actually, she didn't ask for her attorney yet, so it goes on until she says so. Well, I can interrupt. Bernard walks up, going to the door.
Falcone would just step in front of him. Are you sure about that, friend?
Oh, uh, he rolls a strength check this time. I'm sorry. This is an actual strength check. And would you notice that he actually manages to step back before getting like walking into you? Oh, you cannot impede me in my work. Call off your God, what are you? By the spiral, what
Say
are
it.
you?
Say it. Call him a slur.
Are you an anima user too?
Call him an imp.
That was the slow. Takes out the shotgun. There was that slow.
I'm the one in charge of the door right now.
No, I'm in charge of the door. He is part of Squad Zero, and yes, he is an anima user. And right
You
now,
dick.
the only reason he's not going to harm or maim you, Yanagata staring at Vincent, is because I am going to keep him not in line, but remind him that we can't afford to kill every public servant that comes our way.
I haven't killed any public servants.
Not yet.
In
Yet.
fact, I've got a very low body count, thank you.
I can't tell with your presence, man. Like,
Look at my face. Look at my
Dude,
face,
your
man.
vibe is weird.
Your vibe is weird. I can't tell
I
if I'm
don't know what to
passing a
make
vibe
of
check
it.
or not. I
I'm gonna
feel like
make.
at any given
Mhm.
moment I'm failing a vibe check, man. I'm just saying.
I'll have you know I'm the moral center of Squad Zero.
I'm nervous about that.
Well, do you
Okay.
want the little man in or not?
Wee little man. Can you handle the door, little
He
man?
opens the radio to hear into the conversation a bit. He closes the radio. I haven't heard them yet. You're not going in there, Bernard.
Sorry, you heard the boss. pool's closed.
Fine. Then I'll just speak um with Commissioner no, Commissioner Ranger, and he storms off.
Good luck with the stairs.
Watch out for the pygmy on the third landing. And you hear a tripping sound.
Oh no, he got him.
Out of a bit.
Not again.
Now, guys, size. That won't be the last time we're gonna deal with Bernard.
You know what could be? He is a lawyer.
Yeah. Though this isn't a
All I'm
clientele.
saying, probably an even evil person.
He works with um
He works with whoever he's paid to work for.
no, he has a notable racketeer of criminals he works with.
Oh, so he's
They're-
definitely a bad person.
He works with some of the local gangs to keep them out of the Travail Police Department. Yes. Some of the head gangs in Travail used him, Bernard Freeman.
You don't say. That's mighty interesting.
God, Blanche was in this scenario. I don't know why he's out of Gouda. I just seeing this
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 is the
anime
first time
user
I've seen-
called Lawyer. I can have fun.
This is the first time I've seen Bernard for an anima user. We've had a couple other anima users apprehended. Not a hair or hide of him then. This is unique. He looks over at the clicker.
Appar-
I wonder if it's got to do with these guys.
Ooh, I call dibs.
Yanagata looks disapprovingly. God damn it, Vincent. The body spire, Vincent.
What? They have Alistair.
We need some of them alive, okay?
I'm sorry, Lance McKinley has killed more than I have.
What?
And yet, based on my looks, I'm discriminated against. Is this the kind of world you want to raise your family
Who
in,
the
sir?
hell did how many more people did
You
Lance
need
kill?
to be better, Mr. Zenigata.
How many people did Lance kill?
Falcone would
Alright.
just smile at him.
Where's the crab?
Thank you, Kalis. He's stolen.
Where's
Now-
game night? Game night has the file saved on his computer somewhere.
Well,
Stonewall. Stonewall's at the moment he acts is like, what's the body count? Tell me the body count.
There's a
Just
reason why
smiling
there's
Myron,
something
but it's
called
Falcone.
there's a reason why it's called the Lance amount in the
Jennifer steps out of the interrogation room. Well, I got as much as I could out of her. She's
Is it my
requesting her-
turn?
No.
Damn
She's,
it.
she's requesting her lawyer. And she's not an anima user, guys, so...
Oh, weird. We haven't seen him.
Yeah, we haven't seen him. So she's not an anima user. We're going to apprehend the, we're gonna confiscate the pyramid relic, and we're going to take the, clicker device.
No,
Hey,
I don't know.
Falcone,
I
you
think I could find him with that clicker device.
We can't go chasing them right now.
Can you
We need a-
reasonably stop me?
You're already on thin ice, man. I can have you fired.
Oh no.
Just work with us for a moment. I'll let you go loose when we're ready. You can do your own thing when we're in operation.
I'm going to bitch the entire time.
Fine. Yanagata sighs deeply. Juniper, get her to the other holding cell immediately.
Get out to the human, you know,
And
cell.
when
Not
Freak-
to the,
and
the
when-
expensive anima one.
And when Friedman comes back, let's not be here when he does. And Yanagata leads the group out, taking into his possession the Golden Pyramid device, and the Celestial Bodies gang clicker.
Is there a little viewing port into the containment cell?
You see Juniper taking her out of it. What's up?
Oh no, I was just gonna have Falcone lock eyes with Alice and wave at her slowly.
You look
I was going to ask
bewildered.
a suggestion.
Mhm.
Oh,
Go ahead.
no, continue. I want to actually when you're done.
Okay. She looks bewildered, but uh, she slowly waves back.
Hmm. She should be terrified.
He
Losing my
looks
edge.
concerned, dude.
No, the concern's not what I'm going for. After her encounter with me in the car, she should be terrified. At least I think. So there's some memory shenanigans afoot.
He gets taken into the normal
I
set of
was
sales as Yadagata looks over at Vincent and goes, "I'm not too sure if you're gonna stay around, do more work, or do your own thing. I suggest you get out of here before Bernard shows up again."
It's almost like you're embarrassed by me.
Damn. I'll take him in yada yada. We can use him on Goldschlager.
I was gonna ask Kayla, like, and you
Lance
guys
is
are like,
currently at 86.
My God,
4 score and 6 men have died to Lance McKinley.
How many has Falcone
Falcone.
killed? Falcone, the older.
Yes, but I do suppose it's rather time for me to hit the old dusty trail. Though, before I go, don't I get paid? I don't do this as a charity. I'm not a charity.
Yadagata pulls out his wallet and pays you out of his pocket 2,000 gold pieces. Here,
Yay.
Damn.
you get a monthly salary, and typically your pay gets paid into the end of the month. But I'm not gonna deal with that
Oh.
with you.
Here's 2,000 gold. Please leave.
Here's 2,000 gold. Don't remember I owe you later. Your check might be in
Fif-
the mail. Double check it.
I'll double check the check.
Oh,
56
alright,
one more
and
thing.
Vincent.
One more thing. Pygmies have been known to rob mailboxes, so if you're not checking it periodically, it might be empty.
Oh, I don't think they're that foolish.
We
Well,
are.
I hope they're not that foolish.
Oh shit. Well,
I'll
what would
have
like
you
Vincent
know.
doing?
Well, first we need to go spring Derek.
Yeah, your friend, not so much. He's gonna have to stay at the station. A man's dead.
Oh, Cody, we can't ignore that. He's a man is dead in Lego
Mhm.
City.
I'm afraid he comes with me regardless. Release him into my custody.
We don't have that jurisdiction with Squad Zero, man.
Look, the best way to
He's a
describe
human.
Kalis is
No,
that
no, hold on. He's a human. We don't deal with humans who committed a crime. We
not
have
only
He
no.
human,
didn't
but
commit a
like
crime, he stopped a man from interfering with law enforcement work.
Oh. Okay. Steiner, hold your shoulder. We don't have legal jurisdiction over people, just anima users, man. So if you want, spring your boy, you're gonna have to talk to the commissioner about it.
Oh, I could just take him and leave. Falcone pinches the bridge of his nose. But
Then I'll have to see you at the church later. And you don't want to see me at the church later because I'll have one more thing to talk about. Or just one more thing.
just one more thing.
Oh, my payment. Oh, thank you.
The
oh, that was my piggy bank. Thank you.
the best that we can do for your boy is maybe keep him detained for a day, maybe 5 days, 10 days. If the direct
A year.
family, yeah, no, if the direct family doesn't press charges or doesn't come up,
He
don't
was
want
a
to press charges.
homeless man screaming.
Mm, You're not terribly off. That's why the best they might give him is detention. At worst, they'll give him jail time. That's if he gets prosecuted by anybody, but it's
Yeah,
unlikely.
well, let's hope they don't. But all right then, just treat him well. He's got something of a temper, and I'm not cleaning up
What do you
another
mean we're
mess.
gonna gummy bears? He fucking slams his fist into the fucking holding cell.
Vincent passing Derek. Derek's like, "What do you mean you're leaving me? The fuck? I activate bear
Listen, it'll
rage."
listen, it'll be okay. And if they try anything serious, you know what to do.
You know what the torch is. You
I
can
know
go
how to
back
kill
home.
bear.
Yup.
Home.
I know how to kill bears. And I know where the church is. Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Chomp.
So you're returning back to the church?
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, where the hell is Lance, damn it?
Oh, in this situation, you're standing outside the prison, not prison, the Travail Police
Prison.
Department building. When you exclaim, "Where the hell is Lance?" And I'm just gonna put, I don't have your token here. I swear I did.
Lance hilariously walks around the corner like, "Oh hey."
Oh hey,
He just waves at him like, "Oh, how's it going, buddy?"
Oh, hi, Lance.
completely being in West Bay. Hey dude, I gotta warn you, you didn't take your skits medicine today.
now where the hell is Lance?
Juniper opens the door behind you.
Bran is a strong.
The last time I heard from him, he was in West Bay.
Oh, I don't want to go to West Bay.
No one wants to go to West Bay. All right, I got work to do. Thanks for helping move the case.
Yeah.
You
I
gain
hope when
plus.
wanna go
Jeddick
to
breaks
West
out,
Bay?
he doesn't kill her in a berserker rage.
Ah!
Oh well. That's not my problem. I warned him. I was a good Samaritan. I get a gold star today.
You begin to walk down the street back to church. It's a 30-minute walk, but it's nice to clear your lungs from time to time. And most importantly, everyone's fucking terrified of you as you walk past. You swear you
Sorry,
pass a
I
few
Vince.
saw a
you
demon.
swear you
He's all.
pass a few anima users as you go back too. None of which want to fuck with you, because you could tell the regular people are nervous and scared. Anima users run the other direction from you.
Wow, it's like they have no respect whatsoever. Damn,
Well, now who's gonna
someone should
clean the
teach these people
church?
manners.
Who's going to announce me?
Bless you.
Bless
The,
you.
the
Thank
true
you.
problem. So as Vincent's
No.
returning back, I kind of want to leave the church defense to be the finale, if you guys don't mind. I kind of want to do Edmund the Mall.
Wait, what? The what?
The what defense?
There's the church defense going on. It's the part of the
What
stream
church
title.
defense?
Yeah, it's part of the stream title. Well, I guess a really good point, right?
Dungeon, they weren't here last time, remember?
No, I didn't remember. Okay, okay. So, let's get a recap of what's going on in West Bay. But we are
Oh
definitely
man,
doing the
what?
mall.
The
I want
place
to,
of heaven is being attacked.
more or
So
less.
the last,
Wait, I'm under attack?
the,
No. Eh,
no,
Oh.
so the last time we left off with Alistair and not Alistair, sorry, Steino and Lance and West Bay. Both Eclipse and Steino finally got to the edges of West Bay. As soon as the cab driver, the pygmy, drove even closer into the West Bay, it got out of the car and ran out. It didn't take the keys; it just left the car there.
mhm.
As they were driving through West Bay, a very ominous and very oppressive purple fog surrounds the entirety of the view, making it impossible for them to see what's going on. That is until they get hit by a car that's screaming past them. Olio, Lancelot was driving through and sees that it's beginning to rain purple droplets creating more of the entities. 20 of them were chasing after behind him, and one of them looked like his favorite brand of Tall Boy, the energy drink. That was
Boy.
until he accidentally he accidentally collided with a building, and then accidentally alerted the presence of one of the bigger ones, which made him panic, begin barreling down and crash into another car. So he got out of the car without realizing it and found out that it was both Steino and Eclipse in it, and got them quickly
Steinrich.
ordered them to get the Steiner and Eclipse into the door knocker to get them the hell out now.
Oh yeah.
Lancelot is slowly explaining what's going on without going into too much detail. They made their way to the place of heaven, which seems to be like some kind of safe spot against what's going on. He orders Steinway to go into the building to find Nero for aid, as both Eclipse and Lancelot get ready to fight the oncoming hordes. Understandably, how do you say, Father Killjoy is absolutely fucking terrified and wants answers to know what the fuck's going on, seeing as there was a complete stranger who just entered the building for the first time that isn't a West Base civilian. Nero looked at Steinreich. It's like, oh great, is this? I know this isn't Lance's fault because this shit's been going on for a while, but like, is he out there? It's like, yeah. Fuck. All right, let's go. And promises to give him answers as soon as they're done. Now the great assault of the church is going on. Four, the four of them are ready to fight back, with Lancelot being like able to actually put these things down. We'll see how that unfolds. Of course, it's the mall. Who doesn't like the mall? Pick me. I think it's the mall, right?
I hate them all.
Do you want to remind the audience about what happened with Vincent, Edmund, and the mall?
Edmund is currently chasing after a suspect in the mall who turned around and decided to fight.
Coca-Cola.
And he is currently walking on air.
He's running.
Oh,
What was the theme from JoJo's? Like the heaven. Yeah,
So I created a map for the whole
they've been
situation
heaven.
to make it a lot more visually understanding what's going on here. We have ourselves at the very, very fifth floor because the situation is a multi-planning. This is a mall. This is the direct space of air where you have the landings and the footpath around the large evacuated empty space. And so we have Edmund floating on the fifth floor, coming down into the fifth floor. We have uh, damn it, Devon. Yeah, we have Devon on the fifth floor landing itself, fighting the Anima user, Coca-Cola. And then we have all the way at the bottom, using the escalator trick that he's been doing, is uh what's it called? Shit.
Victor.
Damn it! It's like I get mixed up with Vincent and Victor. Didn't want to call him Victor because I thought it was Vincent. Victor. Yeah, we have
Yeah, they
Victor.
both.
Oh, you trip yourself up.
Yeah, Victor is trying to keep up with everybody. He's on the seventh floor coming down. This incident started at the eighth. So he's using his anima powers to slip through the crowd up and going down the escalator as fast as he can at the very south. And I have a neat little compass at the very top. So you have an idea what's north, west, east, and south. So we see Edmund walking on literally no air. Sorry, no ground underneath his feet. He's running on air towards the
He's
guard
got the
railing.
Jordans.
He got them Jordans.
During the entire time, he's screaming for civilians to evacuate the.
The premise.
Well, now you are, because we didn't have you leave off with that, but I can definitely have
Oh
you.
yeah, now he is. Once he sees, can he see the? Let's see. Is this distant accurate?
I
Is
may
this
have to fudge.
distant accurate?
No, I'll have to fudge the numbers because it's supposed to be twice. Give me 1 second. Let me fix that. Each
Okay.
tile should be twice the distance for this map.
So 100 feet.
It's changed. Now do it.
100 feet. Distance, eyesight distance is what?
60, 70 feet. But for this situation, I'd still allow you to see it as it would be a more, oh, that's what we've been looking for. The vagueness of the shape. It has to be an anima user. I'll
Oh, yeah.
confirm it when I get closer. And you see Devon's already engaging with it. Because we left with
Yeah.
Devon engaging with the anima user. Hey, you
As he
stop
sees
right there!
this and
He
this,
assumes.
that's when he's going to start
Hmm.
screaming about police business.
Is it like anyone just collectively just spinning and shitting themselves and running the opposite direction because they hear like anima bullshit going on?
There would have been a very small crowd of people noticing the two people running on literal air. And it wouldn't be until Devon is standing his ground and being accusing of this lady across of him that the crowd catches on what's going on. Because anima attacks aren't so unlikely. They're happening more and more now. So th- everyone starts to freak, going for the stairwell, realizing they can't and have to run the other way to get to the escalators, causing a panic of people who are trying to flee. They're fleeing into different stores and hoping for shelter, and they're trying to flee if they're already on the stairwell, going into different floors to run away. The area is clearing itself out slowly, but for right now, it's still a heavy concentration of people running.
Yeah, Edmund's just gonna start like screaming about uh evacuate the premises. Uh this is now this this mall's something about this
Good time, bro.
this area is under like Market District Police jurisdiction now or something.
Okay.
And I mean screaming.
As many people that can hear your voice are panicking or would take into account what you're saying. They're more important in trying to run than anything. But you are yelling, "This is police! This is police business! There's an anima attack! There's an anima attack going on! Run if you're not an anima user! Leave if you are an anima user! Do not get involved! This is police business!" All
And
right,
imagine the friggin' like there's guards like somewhere like over here or over here or something. They're just shitting their pants running away.
there would be no one willing to stand their ground. No human is interested
Good.
in fighting an anima user.
Uh,
Roll for initiative as your speed and dexterity.
I actually have this as a damn 16.
Hmm? I didn't see a
Who
16.
rolled? Oh yeah. Oh right. It's not doubled. Who rolled the 14?
I did. But wait. I didn't see your rolls. I only rolled. I only see mine.
Yeah, I haven't rolled yet. I'm asking which NPC rolled the 14.
Because I rolled an 8 and his 6. Yeah, it's 14. Yeah. That was Devon.
Good. I'll just wait till you finish this one.
Okay. 14. Huh.
Damn.
Edmund.
Damn.
Well, look how fast you are, cowboy. And then gotta remind myself of Victor's character sheet. Where did I put you? Here you are. Speed 10. Dex 12. Ooh, he's a fast boy. That's a 6. Oh, that's 17. Okay.
Normally,
Here I am. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I got disconnected.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I got Victor's role, but then I got disconnected. Now I'm back. I think my internet's fine. All right,
It's gonna take Victor about 20 turns to get there.
more or less. That's not if he
Oops,
just decides to.
I blame
Hmm?
the pygmy.
Ah!
Me too, King. Me too. I know what it's like to be profiled.
Gone gold.
So
Hmm.
I'm just trying to figure out how many tiles of movement I have. I have 7. Okay. Oh wait, this isn't. What? No, that's not right.
What's your range, Max? 36, ain't it, or something?
I have 3.5.
But then you add an
No,
extra
my
because
range is my range is max. Got
yeah,
max range.
36. Yeah, 36. So in
Yeah.
this it'd be 3 tiles and a half. But don't you have something else that adds a more range?
You're right, the gambler,
Let me double check too.
which adds an additional 2 tiles to the movement.
Yeah, I wrote it like that specifically. Even for this situation, it just straight up adds 2 tiles of movement. But let me be sure
Yeah.
I had it there. Where are you? There you are. Gambler. Yeah, game +2 movement tile. Yep. So you have 3.5. You have 5.5.
So I can make it. I'd be out of range, but I can make it. Who's going first?
You rolled a 19, dude.
Oh, yep. Well, Edmund's gonna move right here, actually.
Make that difficult terrain check. 13.
What is it again?
Speed and you conjunction.
Oh, yeah, he's junctioning. All right. Junctioning with range. So you said speed.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh.
You have a celestial moment?
Technically, this isn't range. This is my int, but I'm gonna roll it anyway because I don't feel like writing it out. Roll 1d20.
That all eyes plushie's talking to you, man. You're gonna see. You rolled a double one, man. I don't blame you.
I feel like that was an appropriate response.
You cartoon run in place for a bit and begin to fall. Now, originally you weren't 1-to-1 with the floor. Originally, you were still 50 feet a bit higher, so you're plummeting, but you're not onto the floor just yet. But you're straight up falling down, and you're going to begin descending further if you don't catch yourself. On you can try. You can still try to catch yourself now with the decision
Yeah, yeah, he's gonna catch himself. Or try to catch himself.
with a speed check, and you conjunction
Eh,
if you like.
yes, we're junction.
Oh, 16. Yeah, before you would fall further to the fourth floor, you catch yourself. You're holding your arms and hands out. Okay, okay, I'm stopped. And you just start pushing yourself off the invisible ground and start to move again. You you lost your last movement since you didn't complete the movement. You have to spend your last decision as dash to finish that movement you wanted.
Yeah, we're dashing.
And you gotta check it one more time. 18. Yeah, you make your distance. You run across the air perfectly, and you just leap into your spot. Devon looks behind him. Oh, there you are, Chief.
I almost fucking fell to my death.
I should have left my rain cloud behind for you.
You can do that?
I can do a couple of things.
Well, this is my first time seeing your anima.
Remember the rain. He looks forward.
I remember all right.
He has a rain cloud on his shoulder. As in front of you guys, you see a large metal construct that has different type of soda flavors, and a woman wearing a scarlet hood and regular street clothes is staring down at you guys. Why don't you guys just leave me alone? I didn't do anything. You're oppressing my anima rights. And laughs.
Does Edmund hear this?
He's yelling at, yeah.
Edmund's gonna scream back, "What rights? We're in Market District. We don't have any rights."
Devon looked really ticked at that. Yeah. Got a point there, chief.
He's just gonna shrug. Look, if you surrender now, you just get
Shit,
taken in for
pig.
questioning. Well, he tried.
Devon holds his hands up. You don't have to fight. You look like a suspect we are apprehending. I'm innocent, and none of you got shit on me. This is discriminatory. Well, you don't have to use your anima powers here. She spends a
What's your
I'm
decision.
anima's
totally using
name,
my
friend?
underground powers.
Edmund. Oh, so what's your anima name? And she looks fucking disoriented from the sudden what? What? No. She
What's your
pulls.
anima's name?
She spends a decision to pull out a water bottle from her inventory. Devon purposes it as a hostile attack and activates his anima. Remember the rain! And uses the AP2 effect to try to hit her with it. He fires a rain cloud at her. No, you don't! And he reveals himself as a magician class, intelligence and range. Oh, barely fucking misses.
He's just like me, for real, for real.
I can relate, for real, for
I was gonna say that. I can relate. For real, for real. Lance like taps his chest. I can relate to it. For real, for real.
Oh, wait, shit.
Same, for real, for real.
While this is happening, I have to go through this guy's turn real quick. Victor's on the 7th floor. Now he's on the 7th floor medium. And is going to the 6th floor. Now back to the other. Now it's back to the fight. As it's just Victor teleporting through different
Hey,
people. I like your dress.
slow
You
down, you
have.
maniac.
Hmm.
We have Devon and this anima user going at the same time. As Devon sees her with the water bottle, he spends a decision to throw the water bottle at the two of you, like at your direction. And Devon doesn't have a weapon on him or anything. Hmm. He is going to rush in. Spending his movement. This is full movement because he has max range. She throws the water bottle and she wasn't really aiming for either of you two, but the water bottle splashes in the between where you guys would have been, and I will leave a watermark where she left it. It is a bottle. I'm loose terming the word water bottle, but it was a liquid canister that she threw at you. And both of her decisions are done. His movement's done. Decision's done. He's gonna spend his last decision. Um, yeah, I guess to really try to talk her down, like, hey, spend a charisma check. Just come with us willingly. And we'll make this all easier for you. Because if you start attacking us, we can't help you. Wow! The Vom with the silver tongue rolled an 8 on his check. That means he rolled a 16. She looks pretty convinced. You you mean it. You guys would step up for me, keep an eye out, and wouldn't you guys wouldn't turn you wouldn't like harm me or anything. I heard about the concentration camp for anima users. The Lavon looks nervous, doesn't know how to respond. He doesn't know where anima users go. Uh, we'd help you, for sure.
Edmund, say something.
He's not close enough yet.
Oh.
For the most part, she doesn't seem she'll take any hostile actions yet. Her anima, standing this large iron golem with different soda flavors on his chest, watches with one blue eye. Well, there's no really blue.
Oh man, that thing gets advantages against diabetes.
The
Oh
heavy
no,
type.
Edmund. We all look cautiously at Edmund.
Roll for initiative again. Evie.
Oh no, oh,
You okay, Evie?
I was talking this entire time. Was I not being picked up?
No, I didn't hear
No,
you.
you will not.
This Discord crapped out for a minute. I heard myself disconnect, reconnect.
I heard that too. Yeah, Jesus. What a shitty night. Thanks, Discord.
Thanks. Very cool. I'm gonna use called shut.
Ah, to get the same roll twice. Yep.
Yep.
Your next initiative is 19.
Man, how convenient, says. Wait a minute, you didn't roll that. You're fake. Hey,
You're a
everybody!
phony!
A big fat phony.
Does Edmund still have the gambler drawn, or did he have to have it drawn at all to use its power?
No, no, it has to be equipped in your person. You don't have to have it drawn to use its power.
Oh, okay, okay.
Wow. Okay. And last but not least, what do you want to do with your turn?
I'm just gonna walk up straight through the water puddle, too.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Your feet
6.
leave a noticeable water puddle. Like you leave a little water trail.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm just gonna look back. Look up at the anima user. Look,
He looks.
just want to take you in for questioning.
Yeah, no. I know what happens to anima users when they get arrested. They
Evan's
get
gonna
sent to
look.
that Novus place.
Evan's gonna look at her quick. Who told you about that?
On the Box Network.
Who wrote that article?
She doesn't know. Knows is no more.
Well, he's still around if she's able to
Yeah.
say his name.
No, it was a anonymous report on the forums in the Box network talking about the Novus incident. Some sort of inside spiel. They had even pictures.
Even
It's a con- it's a connection piece with what happened in the marketplace. You're not gonna arrest me and turn me into a guinea pig like them.
Evan's gonna hold his hand up. He's gonna.
Mm-hmm.
The Market District article that you read, did it happen to be written by an Edmund Miles or a a group named COA?
He looks noddingly. So you read you must have read them too. You know what they did.
I wrote the thing.
There's
It's
a
impossible.
that's impossible. Edmund Miles isn't gay.
Evan's gonna. Edmund
Uh,
is going to pull out his wallet. Like he's got like a little wallet with like an ID window. He's got one for his badge and then one for marketplace. Marketplace, but he's gonna show her his actual wallet that he doesn't use in Market District, and show her his Gridiron ID where it does in fact say Edmund Miles written on it.
I thought you were gonna say he was gonna pull out his cock.
Oh my!
Edmund just whips it out.
He was like, Edmund's gonna pull out his, and then you paused, and I went, no.
So Edmund
you
pulls out
Sorry.
his Glock.
you you wrote that article. So you're arresting Anima Unit 2 to continue the same cycle?
We recently found out about this.
And what are you gonna do
It
differently,
wasn't
huh?
until it wasn't until the joint operation between Market District and Travail.
And what are you gonna do differently if you arrest me, huh? Where am I gonna be detained?
What's your Anima's name?
Why do you keep asking me that?
Because we know the person's Anima's name that we're looking for. What's your Anima's name?
You keep asking, dude, but it's literally labeled on the Anima's chest. You can't hide it. It reads
Oh
Coca-Cola.
yeah, no, he knows. Can I see your Anima registration card?
I don't have one. I won't let
Like
them
my
label me like pig cattle.
like like my ball, I bonded away.
I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
You're not gonna apprehend me.
We'll both.
I'm leaving this
It's
mall.
either I. Edmund's gonna look at her right in the eyes, immediately switch to being serious. It's either I apprehend you or I kill you. Which one do you want?
Alive or dead, you're coming with me.
Fucking
I will roll a charisma check and junction that shit
For intimidation,
as
sure.
an intimidation.
It
What?
is a decision. It is a decision you're spending.
Oh yeah, he's gonna intimidate her.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do charisma. Hold on, I need no, not 5. I don't have 5 AP. Jesus Christ. What? And then
Oh, slow down there, cowboy.
hiya. What the hell is this?
I know. What the hell is this?
junction with range.
— 17. So from Devon's earlier, hey, we'll help you to switch up the good cop, bad cop situation here. She is noticing her odds are very slim that she's only her versus the two of you.
To further emphasize what he says, he's gonna he's going to open up his duster to show her the gambler while he's doing the intimidation check.
I want to imagine the intimidation check is not how you say it, dust and ashes. They're helping you. It's the green.
She can see the the gambler on you, and we'll have her turn, and Devon spends his turn holding a decision for a response from her, and holding another decision for the game 3 decisions next turn. She goes next because Victor's last in
What
this
about,
initiative.
oh, I'd say, where's Victor? When Victor's not on screen, we have to ask, where's Victor?
Yeah, he's Victor. He's traveling up and down the escalator. He's traveling down the escalator.
Maniac! No consideration for the rest of us. Take me just swimming wallets.
You know,
Which Captain?
Victor's gonna need a thorough shower once we get back to the Sauntering Star.
Finally, Cap. Anyway,
I.
right,
It's not what I meant.
Jasmine. Oh, God damn it.
Jasmine?
Coca-Cola goes next. Alright,
So her
slip of
name's
tongue.
Jasmine?
Let's act like I didn't say that. I had a slip of tongue.
Who the fuck names their kid Jasmine?
I can show you the.
I can show you the world.
He takes a few steps back, getting some distance from you guys.
As a reaction.
Uh-huh.
Blow her kneecaps.
Devon spends his holding his decision. He just holds it to move one step closer. Hey, where you going?
As a reaction before she moves. Shit. He can't do that. Can I pull out the gambler as a reaction? Or does it have to be a full turn? No, it's a full turn. As
Oh
a
yeah,
reaction, Edmund's gonna step forward.
he didn't spend. To be clear, Devon didn't spend a reaction. He's holding a decision for a response, but you can spend a reaction to keep up.
Yeah, he's gonna react to Devon. He's just gonna keep up with Devon.
So sudden movements. He looks scared before yelling with the decision. Jeremiah, where the hell are you? And she holds it.
Edmund's gonna.
Mhm.
I was gonna look over at Devon, or keep his eyes locked on. Devon, lethal force is now authorized.
Devon, we gotta kill this guy. Oh man.
Oh man!
How's that fucking meme?
Am I far away from the puddle? I am. I'm far enough away from the puddle. Hell yeah.
Where is she?
Fire went on us.
She spends her last decision. Coca-Cola! Help me take them out! And the iron golem stands up with two little legs that are just barely keeping the weight of the thing up.
Oh, look at him. He's trying. It's adorable. Oh man, you
Where
guys have
did
to
she?
beat this.
Oh! Vaughn says loudly. That's a big bit!
Devon, Devon, do you know how construct animals work?
More
What?
or less.
I want to imagine before he even applied more, just does it like a a sweeping underswing and knocks Devon straight into like right over here. With Edmund just getting down and ducking it.
Not yet, but
Oh my fucking god.
we go back to Victor. Takes a moment to breathe. Sixth floor median, fifth floor top, fifth floor bottom.
He's
Oh
never
wait!
topped.
Oh wait, I'm here. And then where's the combat? Fucking notices he has to cross the other half. Why? Yeah, can I throw my boot at them?
Hey, Victor, you want to get in this new thing called Boogie or Shuffle? Not right now.
All right, and then we'll have one more turn before we go back. We'll switch cameras going to the church. She is she's not riding. She's not riding Coca-Cola. She's standing underneath it. I just have her represented so you can still see her. Coca-Cola is standing between the both of you. Go ahead, Edmund. Roll for initiative.
You see about that. I love how one of my buffs is allied to Travail.
Man, you were rolling hot tonight.
God, I hope I have that luck.
I hope you're not rolling hot tonight. Smile face.
Mm. I'll strangle you. I know you live.
Runs away. Devon rolls a 14 for initiative. Wow, he was been rolling pretty well too. Jeez. Ignore that roll.
Ignore me.
Don't ignore that one. And last but not least,
That's Victor's roll, right?
more than less.
Ah, finally, Victor rolled a 16.
No, he rolled a 7.
Let me dream.
No.
You rolled a 15, Devon rolled a 14, Victor rolled a 7. Enemy anima user goes first. As she continues to use her movement to flee into the stairwell. 1, 10, 20, yeah. Right here. She'd stop moving here. And
That's
she
her
spent
anima, right?
Coca-Cola is the anima, yeah.
Okay.
You feel crazy like Coca-Cola isn't the anima, but the actually the user?
Write that down for later. Coca-Cola spends.
Devon.
Mhm.
Oh, I'll wait.
Okay, Coca-Cola spends a decision to spend AP1. Turns its left hand into a nozzle and fires presumably soda at you.
At me?
Well, it's a cone effect, so it catches 3 tiles. You and Devon.
Well, I'm gonna get
Have a
sticky.
have a lovely day. Stay refreshed.
Roll a dexterity. Oh, actually, let me roll to see if she hits first. Well, yeah, the Anima uses she. Let me see if she rolls to hit first. Um,
Try our new flavor, Quartz Victory.
misses. The nozzle malfunctions, and you still have to make a dodge roll, but it'll be easier for dexterity. So Devon's gonna roll his speed without junctioning. Hmm, no, not that. This one, come on. Yep. And uh, he fails, gets lightly covered in the mist. Ah, ew, sticky. Smells carbonated.
Damn.
Yeah, both of you are covered in carbonated soda. Not heavily, just lightly.
Devon, go after her. I got the anima.
He nods approvingly as he spends her second decision in order to activate her AP2. Sugar Trap. She holds Devon in place. Mm, Hey, Chief, something with this coat, sugary coat. My arms are heavy. You're 15. You're next.
Edmund's gonna pull out the gambler.
There's a
Damn.
Western sound. There's a Western sound effect, like McCree with his ult.
It's high noon somewhere in the world.
The gambler has been drawn. Where you aim the revolver there.
It's not loaded. He's still got to load it.
Mm-hmm.
God, every time you say that, I think of Final Fantasy Unlimited.
Yeah, that's a fair comparison. What do you want to do, Edmund?
Hey, Coca-Cola, can you still hear me?
More or less. Yeah, she can hear you, yes.
Good. Can Edmund walk under the construct? Is it big enough to walk
Blocking,
under the construct?
blocking your path. Blocking your path.
Ah, okay, I understand. Well, guess what Edmund's got? That's not in storage. It's on his body.
Yeah.
Edmund's gonna put on Medel's cloak.
Well, huh. You put on the blue tint of blue fabric cloak of Medell, a relic gained from the Emerald Isles. I'm trying to remind myself what it does.
Rewinds all actions taken that turn, gain 4 decisions, 2 movement next turn. But it can't be last in the initiative to use it.
Would I give that to you in my chat?
It's on his profile.
Oh, great, even better. Why the-
And I have
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. That's just making sure that I'm reading it right. That's all. Yeah. Well, you're reading it right, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you put the cloak over you, and you just take back your single action of you moving the gun out of your inventory. But at this now, what happens is that you have 4 decisions and two movement. Is it 2 movements that you can make and 4 decisions you can make? As you reappear in the initiative once again, the same place and time as before, just not having pulled out the gun. Now you have multiple decisions. It's a, a once a battle activation.
wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. We're just gonna skedaddle, skadoodle, 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 skadoodle. That's 7.
Coca-Cola, the construct, makes a reaction attack towards you. It has to roll at a disadvantage. It slams its metal hands in towards you. Can't get lower than a 10. A 1. And I'll have to re-roll that 7. Yeah,
Back.
5. He misses swinging at you as you dodge Coca-Cola's metal arms and construct hands.
Fucking look at them.
She,
He's fucking precious.
the Anima
Now,
user looks concerned as she sees you just dodge, move, and like phase with all your movement because you're moving fast as hell to her because of Medel's cloak.
we can do this 2 ways. Do you feel like a bullet wound or do you feel like blunt force trauma?
He blinks a bit. What?
Do you want to die by my hands or do you want to die by my gun?
So then what makes you any different than the oppressors that I'd face if I got arrested?
Ah, I see. You
You're
choose the
my journey.
arresting route. Okay, Edmund's gonna go into the spectacular way.
You have the gambler still out, dude.
Oh, I have the gambler out?
Yeah,
Oh,
you said
well,
you
if
did.
that's the
Oh,
case,
actually, no, you rewinded time. No,
yeah,
never mind. Right.
yeah, I blinked in
No,
time.
you swap into the spectacular way. You get into your fighting stance, and she looks kind of puzzled because she doesn't know what the fuck's gonna happen next.
You ever heard of the wrestler Johnny Miles?
Johnny who?
Give me that.
Ah, Edmund is going to just absolutely send a punch straight into the center of her chest. Like he's going for a heart shot, dude.
Go ahead, roll.
At max.
A mass exhaustion.
Oh wait, this is a suffocation start at 10. No. It's been a long time since I did this. Where's
No
the
worries.
fucking 5 exhaustion? Oh, yeah, no, never mind. We're gonna do 3. So to try to get 5 exhaustion on them. And let's see, what do I roll again for spectacular way? It's not on here.
It's your mastery plus your dexterity.
Yeah, remember we changed the mastery. What's the mastery? It's
Let's.
it's journeyman.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
So it's like
The skills and proficiencies, journeyman, 1, 2, 3, 4, 46.
okay, 46 roll 46
Plus your
plus
dexterity.
my
Mm-hmm.
dex roll. Is I had it
Or the other
I
one.
had it as a macro, it's just we changed the
Okay.
and then my dex is 10.
14.
I don't think it oh, it didn't roll the 1d10.
That. So just go ahead, rather roll. Did it? Oh, no, it did not.
No.
It just added as a flat 10. Okay, so roll
No,
a
it didn't.
1d10.
So it's 15, 16, 17.
Wait. 9,
I didn't do
10,
the macro
14.
right.
Okay,
It's
It's
yeah.
17. Yeah. No, 17 manages to. Yeah, she was going to dodge that if it wasn't even for the 3. But you just hit her right in the chest, and she coughs, collapses, and takes 6 exhaustion tokens as well as getting hit by you. Roll the 46 of damage.
Watch them all crit. And he's obliterate this woman.
No,
One
another
crit.
14. She gets hit hard, but she starts coughing up loudly because she can't breathe. She is suffering 6 exhaustion tokens.
Emma's just gonna look at her and try to control his breathing as well.
Well, you don't struggle with that. You practice this daily. You're just
Oh
breathing a
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit
This is
heavier.
just
It's noticeable to anyone listening, you're breathing heavier, but you're fine. She's suffocating.
with my second
Mm-hmm.
decision.
Well, you spent both movements. You spent one decision to
Oh, I
transfer.
spent. Yep,
Hold on.
yep.
2 movements. One to switch into your stance, another to attack. You have 2 more left.
Oh yeah, with my third decision,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm at -3 exhaustion myself.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, I'm at -5 exhaustion. Which really doesn't put me in suffocation.
Not yet.
No.
You have a higher limit for
I'm gonna
that.
try to grapple her.
Yeah, sure. You make a strength check.
No. Spectacular headlock.
Oh, for the love of no. Why did I add that? My God, he's putting her in a
Oh.
headlock.
Can I junction this or no?
No, because you're gonna be rolling a dex check with your journey skill.
Okay, so it's that. Oh, here it is. So it's 46, and then spectacular wave damage is now 46. So let's do. Shit, that's not what I wanted. Attributes, add, new ability.
So what you're gonna do here is make a dexterity check plus your journeyman skill against the target with the suffocation tokens that you're still suffering. So that's a minus to your roll.
Yeah.
Once you do that, you'll gain grapple on the target. And you'll have to keep a decision to keep the grapple. Because the target's suffocating, they had to spend 2 decisions in order to attempt to break out. But that's on top of trying to also break out, also get back their breathing, which they're gonna have a harder time with them being in a headlock. It's considered just like a grapple, so they'll only have one decision in order to choose between trying to break out of the grapple or breathe. 'Cause first they need to try to breathe, which they can't because they're being headlocked. It's a vicious cycle here. You do gain benefits after they get KO'd. Go ahead and make me the roll.
And then -5
Minus
because
5.
I'm at 5.
So that's 17 again. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no. She, she, she gets put into a headlock. Well, as she's suffocating. And,
She's exhausted, right?
no, she's suffocating, dude, not exhausted.
Oh.
She needs to spend 2 decisions, but she can't. First, she needs to get out of being suffocating. So she's just in a stun lock. That's what I was explaining earlier. She's stun locked at this point, and you're just accelerating her from passing out.
The amount of shit we can do with this is
Yeah.
hilarious.
As you're choking her out, I've removed you to a different position to make more sense of after you punched her and then stepped behind her and grabbed her throat. Oh, not grabbed her throat, but put her in a headlock. Uh, you do see someone who isn't running from the group of a situation. You're in the stairwell now at the landing of it. You see someone approaching you, and it is a man running up the crowd trying to get to you. He's approaching, but won't be acting anything on this turn just yet.
Oh, that's good. Edmund notices this.
You do definitely notice him.
Huh. Well, I can do a funny. How close are we to the actual stairs of the stairway?
I would say like 5 or 10 feet away. You're
If
in
I
the
wanted
stairwell.
to, I could chuck her down the stairs. That's what I'm asking.
Last two. Yeah, you could definitely chuck her down the stairwell if you were so inclined.
Uh, no, that'd be bloodlust. Uh, Edmund, can I hold a decision in this? Because I have one more.
No, that is a temporarily given set of decisions by Medel's cloak. You cannot make a decision to hold for more decisions later. It has to be your personal decision bank. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Can I use a decision to like drag her?
Yeah, you can use a decision to move and to drag you guys with one tile over. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna skedaddle skadoodle over here. That way I can more
Go,
yell at Devon that someone else is coming.
it's been one decision to move you guys just one tile over.
Yeah, and he's gonna scream at Devon that someone's coming.
Yeah, there's a lot of people around already. He yells back.
No, 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 no. Like someone trying to help this person.
How could you tell? They were running at you. I think
They're
that's
running up the
discriminatory.
stairs toward us.
I think that's discriminatory. What if they're good deals up here? And Devon just blinks back into the fight that he's dealing with the large soda vending machine.
Huh, the construct's not fading.
No, she's not KO'd yet. She's still just suffocating. Devon
Damn.
spends uh Damn it, he can't see you either. Fuck. He
Oh,
moves. One,
oh yeah.
two. He now sees you because he's moved 20 feet. He spends a decision and activates his Anima's AP1. Remember the rain. He can rewind your actions based on cloud movement based on rain Anima power, but he can only rewind one of the things you made your last turn. He is going to rewind your movement on your turn. He's going to rewind you from moving from. I'm going to have to shift here just a moment. From this tile to this tile. So he pulls you back to the spot you were here. You'll have to make a strength check. Nah, well, for you it's a dexterity check. Uh, in order to keep your grapple with her, as you are forcefully moved back into the previous tile through raindrops.
As a
Remember?
reaction.
Go ahead.
Shit. They can't go into suffocation. I can't put more than 5 on
No, it'd be redundant. He's
them.
just suffocating at the current moment.
But I can put them on myself.
You can
I can
make.
willingly go into suffocation.
Oh, if you want to, I suppose. Yeah. Right now,
Oh.
Devon is just moving you with his anima power. Do you want to resist it? Because you could also just keep your grapple there, or you can be moved and roll to keep your grapple.
Uh, yeah, I'll try to grab. What am I rolling against her? Am I rolling against her?
You're rolling against not her DC, but you're rolling against Devon because he's using his power on you, and you'll just roll a dexterity check.
No. To keep her grappled.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah, yeah.
still?
I understand.
Yeah.
It's your dexterity check versus Devon. You can junction.
Okay.
You are
So
not able to
I'm.
use what's it called, your fighting style, because you're grappled with it, but this isn't the situation calling for your fighting style. It's the power of this guy's anima effect rewinding you back into a state where you weren't grappling.
All right. I'm gonna
Hmm.
roll. I'm gonna junction
Like dexterity and your anima
ranged.
junction. Hmm.
Yep.
Ooh, 8, 3. That's 11.
So
No,
shit.
unfortunately, yes. His anima effect is too powerful for you to resist, as you're just put back into the state before you started making your run again. And she's just a tile away from you, but she's still suffocating. So she's collapsed onto the ground and she's still struggling to breathe, unable to yell or act at the current moment. Everything good, Captain? Devon yells out.
Well, I had her in a headlock, but
I mean, I can move her even further away from the stairwell.
yeah, move her closer to me.
No,
Move
it
her
doesn't
like.
work. I can't move her I can't forcefully move her. I can only move her where she was
Oh,
before. And before, she was stepping over here or something like that.
yeah, do that. I mean, it's not like she can breathe anyway. Am I right there, Chief? People look down at Coca-Cola.
He spends his last decision to slide her across the ground in movement, where he's still suffocating, but placed back to where she started. Actually, I think she was it's here. Oh, over here, if I'm not mistaken. But underneath the construct, not being held in his hand. And our boy over here, Victor, with the camera all the way down, is on the 5th floor. 1, 2, 3. Dash 1, 2, 3. Spending in his AP. 1, 2, 3. Does it again. 1, 2, 3. Trying to conserve it now. It's getting a little low on that, but he's doing his best to catch up with the scenario at hand. Otherwise, we end this scene off with Coca-Cola, the anima user, suffocating and trying to breathe from Edmund's attacks with the spectacular way. Edmund is fighting with Devon. Devon and Edmund are working together to keep Coca-Cola down, whilst another person appears to join the fray? Question mark. Maybe this is that Jeremiah. But our camera finally fades to the last set of actions of it tonight in West Bay, no less. Play your Silent Hill music as we deal with the church in its defense.
Oh,
We
I
have
can finally
four.
piss.
Yeah, we've seen a bit. We have
Go piss,
four.
girl.
We have four anima users standing in a line, preparing to defend place of heaven. There are hordes of these abnormal creatures approaching them, made of puddles of purple shadows, and they take up grotesque humanoid forms. Two of which are these large walking monsters with palms and for hands, and has these undulating tentacles coming from their back. Lance, Cyrek, how do you guys feel?
Ah,
Uh,
same shit, different day.
so you fought something like this before, Lance, right? How did you handle this?
Lancelot and Anima Pal.
Right.
These things are not. These things are. I said. You know how when humans get hit by Anima Pals? The same thing applies here.
Okay.
Man, something's different
Usually
about
take
you.
out.
Clip
Who's
says
asking
this.
this?
Clips.
What?
You seem different, Lance. Clips says.
Lancelot. And look, is it really the appropriate time to ask? We're literally being hoarded down right now. The next thing you're gonna tell
Why
me
are
is,
these?
"Oh my God, you make sense, Lancelot. You make sense, Lance. Why are you making sense?" He just keeps looking at
Why are these
Lance.
creatures attracted to you?
Me? What
They're
the hell says
following
about to
you.
me? The fuck? Why don't you ask them? Because I don't have the answer.
I guess we have to then, huh? Hmm. Ask him this. What's that? Nero chimes in. All I care about is killing.
See, that's why I like like you the best among the group we have going on. You just want to go kill these things. No questions asked.
Yeah,
Because
you know,
ignorance, my dear friend, is
dibs on the
bliss.
North group. I can handle that alone.
Just on the South group, I can handle that all on my own. But
Oh,
we
you
can do
hear that?
pissing contests
You
between
hear?
us.
You hear that, Cyrek? We don't have to do anything. Says Clips.
What do you mean?
Well, Nero said he's going to handle the guy of the North, and Lance is going to handle the guy in the South. We don't have to fight.
You, sorry, you and Clips go north to help Nero. I'll handle the ones on the south.
Are you gonna take them on by yourself?
As Simon axes that, Lancelot slams both his fists, causing the two doors to appear on his forearms. Yep.
There are indeed two
I'm sorry.
doors on his forearms.
Did you say doors?
There are doors.
What the hell What the hell happened to you? Well,
Oh my.
Yeah, it wasn't crazy. I
Ignorance
knew
is
there was something.
bliss.
Oh, what? The
As
dumbass
Lancelot
never
would
had the
say again.
doors?
No, I didn't have the doors. Look, can we focus on killing these things? They look like they'll make known schemes, and it cuts to like a group of them like talking to each other. They look at us. They slowly walk away. They keep talking among themselves.
Planning and scheming.
Disgusting. How dare they plan and scheme?
All right. I'll have you two roll for initiative in just a second.
I would not Remember the rain.
All right.
Damn it, Lance!
Lance initiative. We'll have Cynric. Oh. Nero. And Eclipse. All right, Lance, go ahead.
Thank God I took the D12 of my fucking dexterity. Jesus. And my speed is a D8. So let's roll that D12 and D8. That is
10.
a 10.
Hey, Cynric, you're next.
Okay, rolling dex.
Ooh.
And then rolling speed.
7. Eek. Nero goes. Wow.
Holy
He is,
cow.
he is hungry for a kill. He rolled an 18. And Eclipse. Oops, not this dice roller. Wow, Eclipse. You rolled a 21. 21?
Wow.
21.
Okay, well. Eclipse goes first.
You get him off the bed, Trinity?
Am I talking? I am talking. Yes.
Yeah, have a good night then, man. Thank you for hanging around.
Yeah. Sorry. Thank you. Yes. That's it.
Have a good night.
So, Eclipse goes first. 2 decisions, 2 movement. Oh, no, sorry, 2 decisions, 1 movement, 1 reaction. He spends a decision in order to activate his anima power. Day and night, he creates a sun orb construct. He holds it above himself, and he creates an area of effect. In this area of effect, allies will gain, I'm gonna use orange, just to, because I don't want yellow to be so oppressive. While allies are within his anima range, they gain benefits to their rolls. He can also help remove disadvantages on certain effects. Oh, hello?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, did
Something
he just
happen?
did oh
Yeah, he
okay, he
left.
just left. Okay. Okay. Just making sure. Otherwise, Eclipse isn't gonna charge forward.
He's not a final.
No. Eclipse is gonna spend a whole decision for another decision next turn. And I'll note that on my initiative sheet. Next up is Nero. This tile isn't adjusted for distance. It doesn't need to be. It's a 1-to-1. So 1, 2, 3. He moves left. Yeah, he moves 25 tiles. And he pulls out his relic assault rifle and just begins to shoot the large one. Asshole! He
Welcome to
rolls.
West Bay, motherfucker.
He rolls his dexterity, and then his. Oh,
More like he's
he,
rolling up. What are you talking about?
and then he rolls his journeyman in in firearms, not relic firearms, just firearms. He hits, and he deals damage with the assault with his relic assault rifle, dealing 16 points of damage from his relic. And you just hear the loud crack of his assault hitting the large one. This over here. And
How's it react?
sorry, 5 of the bullets spray into the large creature as it seems the bullets go into its shadowy flesh before some of them still emerge on the other end, ripping like fabrics out of it. It has this weird purple darkish hue blood spewing from it as it cries out in pain. Yeah, I don't like that, do ya? He yells as he fires another barrage. Again, rolling his dexterity of D10 and his journeyman for firearms. 15. That does hit. And he deals
Just enough.
2 crits and another 7. Geez, 2 8s, a 7, and a 4. Holy moly.
Yeah, he's just out for blood.
Yeah, I know. As a critical strike blows off one of the limbs from the upper torso of the creature as it howls in pain. From this distorted destruction of its limb, puddle falls and creates another construct. I'll move the camera up. But after it lost its limb and enough damage was dealt to it, a smaller construct was created of itself. And Nero ends his turn. Okay. Next up are all of the large creatures. They have lumbering movement, meaning they have to spend a movement and a decision in order to move. So, 1, 2. And that is the end of that movement. 1, 2. And it looks like they're walking towards the church more than you guys. The smaller creatures go. This one cannot activate due to being just spawned. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The smaller ones seem to be running towards you guys. As we are now, after Nero's turn, and the large creatures and small creatures. Lance, you're next.
Let's see. I have full movement, right? So let's see.
Each of the tiles
Yeah.
are normal. What's your distance? What's your range stat?
It is. Excuse me. 24.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you have 4 tiles of movement.
Gotcha. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That's 3. That's 4. Then I use a dash action. Yeah, this will suffice. So like Lancelot will 1, 2, 3, 4. Then use the dash action to 1, 2, and then immediately hit this thing with his shield. He spins it around a bit before like making like a karate chop motion to cross dissect it.
Oh, you turn your shield over and give a karate chop into the shadow entity, the small shadow one, right?
Yes.
All right, go ahead. Roll for strength, and then your weapon profile being I think I left it at shit. No, it's a 2d10 for now. So strength plus 2d10.
Oh,
No, that's fine.
that's
19.
a 19.
That's it. Yep. You deal 4d10 of damage against these things.
24.
It explodes under the gore of your weighty gore. Nothing is left behind after you hit it. That was your movement, decision to dash, and decision to attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Cyrek, you're next.
Okay, my first decision, I'm gonna enter my throwing stance.
You turn into the throwing stance.
See. I'm gonna join up with Nero here. So actually, let me check my movements to make sure.
It would be your range stat.
Yes.
Let me know what that number is, and I'll let you know how far.
6. 6. So I think like the what 3 space state thing that was.
No. That doesn't make sense. I gotta look at your stats. Your stat shouldn't be 6. I think it's an Astronova. Yep. Your
Yeah.
range stat for your anima,
Just
it's 8, which would be 24 for movement. Yeah.
24.
Mhm.
Yeah, the same thing as Lance said.
Okay.
Look, it's fine being a slow boy. Just
Yeah. So you have 4 tiles of movement. Yep.
See.
'Cause
So I'm just gonna
each tile has 5 movement unless I make it larger, like in the mall scene.
Okay. One. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see.
Okay.
And I'll hold my decision for next one next turn.
Right. You'll hold a decision for another decision next turn, and I'll mark that on your initiative. Okay. As the battle's commencing, you guys can hear the crackling of of the thunder above you as the torrential rain that had stopped previously begins again. Eclipse screams out, "God damn it, Lance!"
Lance can't help you now. It's Lancelot.
Lance can't help you now, lol. Go ahead and roll for initiatives on our turn 2. We'll have Lance and then
12 and a
Cynric. Yep.
D8. That's a 12.
Yes, that is
Ooh,
a 12.
faster than before. Let's go, Lance. Let's go, Lancelot. He's got his
Cynric?
forced blood, and he's itching for more.
10. Yeah, both of you are going up a number. Oh, sorry. Then Nero's gonna roll for his dexterity. Ooh, and his speed. It's a D12.
Oh,
I'll leave the number 3. That's fine. It still falls in the same category under a 12. This turn he moving slow. He's at a 4. And Eclipse. $13. All right. First is Eclipse again. He is going to keep up with Lance. 1, 2, 3. He still has Cynric in his AoE. I don't think he can keep this guy in his AoE too, but he's gonna keep with Lance and Cynric. He's going to spend his first decision. I think they're within range. Let's see. Oh no, they're definitely within range. All right. He is gonna fire onto the large guy, spending one. Oh, actually, he has to spend 1 AP to upkeep. Okay, pay that. And he spends another AP to fire a sunbeam from his hand into the large shadow creature. He rolls his intelligence because he's a magician, and he rolls his range. He rolled a 12. Wow, literally just hitting, dealing damage based on the 2 numbers again because it's his anima power that's hitting. Doing 11 times 2 damage, which is 22 points of damage. A large beam of light scorches the air above you, Lance, as it hits into the center mass of the creature in front of you. It howls in pain as it gets shot with pure, presumably sunlight.
It hurts my eyes.
Good.
It's based on the song. Dawn
Eclipse
shades remember yesterday.
Eclipse
So
fires again into a smaller creature this time. Misses the smaller one as it manages to dodge over his anima power. So he's now spent 1, 2, 3 this turn. And his final decision, yeah, he's just gonna try to hit the large one again. Maybe he'll have more luck. 15 does hit. And he rolls for damage. And he deals 12 times 2, which is 24 points of damage.
Yeet. Claps the little paws. Let's
So he
go.
did 2 more damage
Take
last
that
from
much
last
big
time.
boys.
His last
Take
turn
that
he
much big boys.
22. This time he did 4. Yeah. Okay. After the 2 consecutive beam attacks from Eclipse, another another piece of this monster falls apart. It creates another version of itself. Should note the ones that are the construct of the
That
creature.
wasn't Edmund Coca-Cola.
Huh? What was that? I'm sorry?
He just saw on the video you posted.
Oh, that was totally to Edmund and Coca-Cola. What do you mean?
No, it wasn't.
Absolutely. You let her talk. You're
No,
like,
it wasn't.
You don't want to take the rifle? All right, cool. Spin kick her head off. I marked the purple one to be the ones that fell off of the creatures.
This is the video.
Oh no, it's even worse, huh? Let me see. Oh no. Yeah, that's Cyrus and his pygmy. God bless.
Or maybe a better name, but
Yes, Edmund. Jesus. Oh my gosh, it's such a delayed effect. He felt like minutes after that.
Oh yeah, it probably took her a second for
316.
her heart to catch up. Like
316 begins to rapidly peel the screen, flashing.
Okay. Eclipse is done. Lance, you're sharing turns. So what do you want to do for your first decision?
is that all
With
lives?
the anti- No, it's not.
It's a fill-in for the enemies of reality. That's what he was?
First I'm going to use 2 AP to charge up his next attack.
Okay. That is a decision
Let's
and 2
make
AP.
sure that I keep this.
I'm getting sick and tired of all these fucking pygmies coming around and
Takes a deep drag of a cigarette.
Being mean.
Look what they have to do to copy my fraction of my power.
you know they remade Ninja Gaiden
Lancelot.
too, right?
Blasphemy! You're full of lies and you know it, you little shit.
No, they did it.
How
It's on Unreal
How
Engine
dare-
5.
disgusting! I'll kill you for your lies. I'm gonna swing.
With an empowered punch, he is swinging.
That's not a joke, by the way.
That's it.
Well, why'd you
I
roll a
know it
2d10?
That's it. No, I'm using my my doors.
Oh yeah,
Not a
that's right,
punch.
right. Yeah. 18. No, 20, sorry, 20 as a hit. And then you'll deal an extra point of extra strength die damage. No, a d12 of power damage. So you're rolling with the doors.
That's an 8 on top. Whew, thank God I did that.
Yeah, 2 1. Jesus.
Jeez.
That's 22. 22 points of damage with your doors. At the big construct thing, right?
Yes, but that's not 22. Really 22 damage, is it?
I sweat nervously. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
No, you know there's more damage I'm doing than that.
Sweats nervously as you slap it with your shield. A huge chunk of it comes off. As you can see, it's basically near death as it drops to both all of its legs of the ground. It's barely hanging on.
Fucking like glaring this thing down, like oh, fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it's crumpled, it's bleeding that purple, darker purple blood, and it's struggling to stand up, but the might of your of a blow crippled it entirely. It cannot do anything. Oh, and this one over here, one,
Yeah.
2, 3, makes lumbering movement. Steinrick, you're sharing turns too, so what do you want to do?
Let's see. First, it fucking moved.
It's what it
It's moving
does.
slowly, yes.
Right
It doesn't
then.
move fast, but it's on this wall.
Actually, this guy is within his range. Everyone's still within his anima range. So everyone's still benefiting from sun.
I mean, Eclipse. Okay.
Sorry, Eclipse. Yeah,
I'll.
Eclipse's ability. Day. Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna just take one step forward, and then I'm gonna form a tomahawk, and throw it at the big one for my first decision.
Okay, so
God, I want to
are you
scream, but
making a
don't you? I
movement?
want to.
Are you making a
What?
movement? Or are
I
you
already
making?
did.
Oh, I didn't see you moving the tiles. That's why.
Yeah. Now I'm next to Nero.
Okay, so before you do anything else, everything
Mm-hmm.
else on the board is sharing the same turn with you.
Okay.
So all the other smaller things move.
God, I
Or
want
you
to
do
scream
anything
so
else.
loud when he.
Die.
Your character's dead. Please make a new character sheet.
Not yet. Falcone needs
What do
to
you
be
mean, not
around.
yet?
Falcone needs to be around so he can collect the corpses.
Yep.
Oh God, it's like what is that thing for Silent Hill 3, Kalis? Valdel? He just
Oh, I
brings us
don't know
back to the save
Silent Hill
point.
that well. You just back to the save point.
So the smaller creatures move, and they have assembled one on Lance and the others coming towards you guys, Cynric and Nero. Cynric, what would you like to do? You just moved, so you still have your two decisions.
3, because I held one last turn.
Right. Didn't read that. I forgot to read that for Eclipse. No, I did. No, I did. Because you shot twice and missed once. Yeah, never mind. You're good. You have 3 decisions.
I'm going to use 1 AP to create a tomahawk for Astronova and then throw it at. Can I throw it at the big guy here, or is this getting in the way?
No, you can throw out the big guy. So you spend
Alright,
1
I'm
AP.
going to do that.
You spend 1 AP and a decision to create a construct. A throwing axe.
Mm-hmm.
Only one of these entities can make a decision. This one over here. It attacks Lance. It swipes at Lance with
And
2 razor blades. Rolling a 10.
it still misses.
Miss.
He's kind of bomb like going through the attack motion.
Alright. Now you can throw with your second decision. So what you're going to do now is you're going to make a strength check and a skill check together. Did I come through? Did I did I come through?
You're talking to line with that, right?
No, no, no. You want to throw, so
No,
it's you.
you.
Strength
Oh,
check
I'm sorry.
plus. It's okay. Strength check plus skill check. Your throwing skill.
Okay.
You know the conversion, right, for your mastery?
Or throwing the first object in the fight, deal strength die divided by 2 as force that may deal damage to defense.
But we'll worry about that aspect in just a second. That's your bonus ability. But we need to roll the hit first. So first make a
Right.
strength. First make the strength and the skill check. A strength check and a so that's 11. And then what's the skill for your throwing? Is it not? Is it initiate?
Uh, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and it's no. It's still the one after that. I think it's journeyman. The second one, journeyman.
Let me double check. No, you are initiate. Yeah, so you're
That's what,
2d6. 2d6.
because remember, from the Maliko's Constant on Emerald Isles, he gave me a seed that gave me all the buff for skill and any skill I had. I chose language at that time, and from plus arms, I used to I got another one, and I used that to raise my throwing skill to the second stage.
Yeah, initiate. You started at
Okay, yeah.
novice, and you're initiate now. Yeah, I just didn't give you the buff for it yet. It says to be determined. So we can
Oh,
just
I know. I got the
hmm?
titles mixed up. That's my bad.
You're fine. It's no worries. So you rolled an
Two
11
d
for your.
6.
Yep, it's a 2d6 now. Yep. Ooh, look at that. A fucking 19. Perfect. So when you throw something, right? You're
Mm-hmm.
going to roll the damage of the weapon profile plus your skill profile. And you have that other bonus on the first time you attack. So first we're going to deal with the regular damage and then the bonus you have for more damage. So right now you're going to roll the weapon profile, your AP1X, and that is your anima power, which is you're
Think.
a guardian, right? So it's strength and
Mm-hmm.
defense. So
Okay.
roll your strength and defense stat, like your strength as a player and then defense as an anima. This is represented as your anima damage. So 13. Then we're going to add your throwing skill. So 2d6 again. That's 21 if I'm not mistaken. 7,
22.
22, thank you. 22. And that's the 22 damage from it being thrown with just the axe alone. Now you have a bonus. Let me read that one more time. Oh, come on. Why'd you shrink like that? Roll your strength. Okay, so that's 5 points of force damage is added onto it. So 22, 28, 20, yeah, it's 6, no, 27, 27 points of damage in total when you throw your anima axe. And as you chuck it, it is an anima axe. So actually, before I did the adding, 13 times 2 is 26.
You're doing a lot of damage.
No, you did 13 times 2, 26 because it's an anima axe, then plus 9 because of the mastery roll, and then a plus 5 because of your force. It's 40 points of damage actually. Your axe cleaves right through, I think. Yeah, yeah. Your axe cleaves the monster in twain. It goes thrown right through it.
How waiting is that, Nero?
The axe is just collapses on the ground behind it, cracking a small crater as Nero looks. Well, shit, son. Where the hell did you learn to throw it like that? Or did you finally learn how to use those big muscles? And they're not for show. You still have
Little
one
column A,
decision
little
left.
column B.
You still have a decision left.
2.
No, no. One
Uh,
to make the axe, and then another to throw.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make a ranged attack on this little one here?
With your anima power?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You can just quickly throw, like, make a throw gesture, or command with your tattoo, and it'll just like leap off and do a ranged attack for you. Sure, you'll need to make a strength and dexterity check, spending a decision to finalize it.
I agree, Cat.
Now it's a door opening.
Oh,
God, it sounded like mouse for a second. I was a little confused.
Ooh.
Go ahead, make your strength and a defense check, strength check and a defense. This is your anima.
oh,
Yep, you're checking for your anima attack. Yeah, it hits. Roll it again for damage.
wow.
7 points of damage. Times 2 because this creature is weak against it. It takes 14 points of damage. You crackle it out of existence. When you do that, Nero, after you've killed the small construct, Nero takes a reaction in order to pull out a a Father Nero's drinking partner whiskey and just
Hmm.
takes a sip out of his little canteen, regaining some of his AP. Good shot, kid. You're doing fucking fantastic. Make sure you don't burn yourself out on the wave one.
Oh, don't worry. Endurance is one of my strong suits.
All right. You're done. You're done. Pygmy snaps his fingers and Cyrix is dead. You're done.
Get out of
You
here.
know,
Nero's the next to
fall
go.
up into my own clothing.
LOL. Nero's the next to go, as he is still within perfectly good range of these creatures. Yeah, no, not the furthest one. Not the purple circle one. He can definitely tag the two closer ones, though. He is going to take aim at the closer of the two. Oops, I don't want to. He rolls his dexterity. And he rolls his weapon skill. He hits with his firearm, the relic assault rifle he has. And, no, that's enough to obliterate the one little fucking small one in front of him.
Excuse me. Jesus.
Nero,
Coming to the shaft.
I'm gonna roll, actually, no, I'm gonna I have to roll the D100, it makes more sense. Though, I do want to ask, Kalis, high or low? Do I roll high or do I roll low?
Hi.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh, 72. Okay, yeah, no, that triggers it. Nero has a personal class skill called Monster Hunter. He has attained this being a demon hunter and of such. First it was demon hunter. Now he's just gained evolution to it. He's now he's gone from novice to initiate when hunting with you guys. And he's growing now from initiate to journeyman with this new Monster Hunter tag. He has gained
Oh.
ability to hunt these creatures. Yup, I learned it.
Fucking Lancelot will look at him like kind of disgust, but his journal updated.
Lance's journal has updated. So yeah, he has a
Gorgeous.
monster. He has a Monster Hunter level 3, he is a journeyman of a Monster Hunter. He has mastery at hunting humanoid targets, anima targets, and now he can hunt enemies of reality. But he doesn't know what that means. He just gets question marks.
Gorgeous, you seeing this shit?
Who?
Vorges, are you seeing this shit?
Burgess, are you checking this shit out? No, your connection to that kind of thing is not existent here.
Yeah, I figured. I
The
hope
only
Lance is
benefit,
reading those books
the
I told
only,
him.
the only benefit that Nero is getting from this ability, he's not getting better at killing them. He doesn't gain the some of the debuffs to deal with fighting these things like stress.
What have you done? The one weakness he had against these things are gone now. He's unreleased.
And Nero spends this last decision having to reload the assault rifle. 3 shots, reload. All right. And this would be our final turn on this turn with you guys.
Dan, wait, did I attack? No, I
You,
wounded this guy. Yeah. This is the last one.
yep.
Just making sure.
Go ahead, roll, Lance.
That's a 7, and that's a 5. Another 12?
I think so. Yeah, it's another 12. Wow. One more 12, Lance.
Wow.
Cyrus, go ahead, roll for initiative.
Okay.
That is also a 12. What the fuck? Okay. This is Nero. No way. No, that's 11. Okay, he rolled an
Is that
11. If he rolled a 4, then it would have been a 12. And a clip. Wow, shit. You're leading the entire fight. Now rolls a 3. Yee. Alright. Which one of you are first? Clips rolled a 3.
I
Lance
had
and
to.
Cyber 2 elves. Yeah, so you two are going at the same time as well as the enemy as well. You're
Gotcha.
sharing a turn.
Alright, well, I'm not much to leave something. Look, this thing is begging for death. I'm gonna coup de claw it.
I'll take a decision from you. You don't have to roll, but you'll kill it.
Yeah.
Cyric, what do you want to do with your decisions
So,
or movement?
he.
What's
Well,
the range on Eclipse's sun field?
it is 30 feet because it's supposed to be oops, because he has max range. So he's within
Oh,
range of you.
okay. I'll move one square up and see what the enemy does.
Okay. Lance, as Cyric moves closer
Yeah,
to his opponent,
yeah, like Lance just shoves the shield to his hands and does like the Hulk hand clap right on top of its head.
yeah, you killed a large enemy of reality, crushing its skull and leaving its corpse to the ground. It
He points at
disappears
the
after you
one next
defeat
to
it.
him. You're next, little shit. In fact,
Well,
points at all 3 of them. All of you are next. I'm surrounded by 2 things: fear and dead men.
I'm all out of fear.
I'm all out of love. Okay,
Take me back, please.
Lance, what do you want to do next?
Swing on the one that's next to me.
Okay.
Been living for too long.
Cyric,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
Let's see. Oh, these old guys didn't move, huh?
No, they can't. It's not their turn yet. You guys go before them.
Oh. Shit, I misunderstood. Okay, when you said
No.
enemy, I thought it was the guys I was stealing, not Lance. Whoops. So I moved one space for nothing. Oh well, you live and learn.
Oh, it's okay. I will let you move back and then take your movement as you know the knowledge now. It's only fair. So go ahead,
Oh,
move where you would move. You're sharing a same turn with Lance.
let's see. Can I even taunt one from here?
It's the range. It would be the range of your anima stat. So 4 tiles away. No, you would have to move closer.
Okay then. 1, 2.
Yeah, that's close enough. Okay, so that's where you would move normally, and now what would you like to do? And then Lance will go to you to do your attack.
Gotcha.
Well, since I already took it into move here, I'll throw yet another. I'll do another ranged attack.
All right. So we'll have Vanilla you first. Go ahead, roll your power and defense because you're a guardian type anima user, spending 1 AP throwing your anima like a ranged
You said you mean strength and defense, right?
strength and defense. Thank you.
Oh.
Wow! Holy shit! Yeah, no, you hit that thing. Let's see if you roll that much damage too.
All right, then let's see what happens.
Mine's still pretty solid.
No, it's 8.
No.
It's 16. 16
It's
still pretty
16.
solid.
It's still enough to obliterate it.
Ah!
Oh yeah, but let me just keep track of my AP.
Mm-hmm. Don't lose track of it.
There we go. Hmm.
Lance, we roll with you now.
Yeah.
It's your attack on this creature, right?
D12.
Yep.
Yeah, D12 plus 2D10.
That's a definite fucking hit. 4d10 for damage. Oh!
Ooh. That's it.
No. You hit
Well,
it
at least it's
hard.
the smaller one.
Yeah, you hit it hard. It doesn't die immediately though, but it's again damn near close to death door.
Reaction. You
Excuse
said
me.
skill that says the skill, the stun.
Oh, you want to do the stun? That's it. You
Yeah,
you
can
had
I
to
use
call
that as a
that as you got to call that as an attack.
Okay, okay. I was hoping I could chain link it as a reaction. I take a
No,
disadvantage at it, but
no.
look, it needs to die. Okay, look at it.
Oh,
What kind of god lets that thing live?
no, it's still alive. And
Disgusting.
it'd be Nero's turn. Nero with a fully loaded assault rifle.
Da,
Nero,
da,
1,
da, da.
2, 3. Yeah, he just moved up his 15. I think he's within range. That's 30. Yeah. He takes fire on that purple orbed. That's the one that fell off this creature. And first he rolls his dexterity. He rolled a 2, and then he rolls his gun skill. 20. Then he rolls for damage, which is 8d4. He deals 16 points of damage. As it gets hit, it seems to be a lot more resilient than the other smaller ones you guys fought recently. Ah, little shite bugger. And he rolls to try to hit it again. He is rolling his dexterity, his weapon skill. Yeah, he hits. And then he's dealing weapon damage. Fuck, 21. Dear lord.
Jesus.
Nice. Holy
Okay.
shit.
Yeah, he's going in. Nero won it.
How's that thing? Yeah, how's that thing looking now?
It's near death.
mm. Oh, like this thing's doable.
And that's all of Nero. So the clip's going last. This creature, 2, 3. Uh, this one attacks Lance. 1, 2, 3. This one
If you think
joins in
you're tough
attacking
enough, then
Lance.
have a go at. If you think you're tough enough, then come on, have a go.
Oh!
Like
And
Lance,
this one spends a decision. 1, 2, 3.
Lancelot looks over. Fuck's sakes. Eclipsed.
Ah!
Think you can take these two on? And stop that little little blighter from doing what it wants to do.
I'll take care of the distant one. You handle the ones on you. As you get real intimate with the ones trying to bite you right now. They gain a bonus for having multiple on top of you. Right, give me 1 second. The first one's attacking. He gains the bonus from
You
his
look
ally
like
being.
you look like you don't even have the common courtesy to give your partner a reach around.
You look like a cut of fuckable
Wow.
meat. Says the other
You
one.
look like you dropped common loot.
Oh shit, Jesus. God damn, I don't have to roll anymore. I already did the damage. Anyway,
All but aces.
he rolls to attack the first one.
You look like you're having identity crisis
The first
with
one lands.
yourself in the mirror.
The first one lands a hit on Lance. The second one rolls as an attack. The second one rolls
I-
a successful hit on Lance.
I bet you
Okay.
don't even wash
Yeah,
your hands after going to the bathroom.
Penis.
Lancelot looks at both as the both land attacks. Lancelot just lifts up both the shields, left and right, towards both of them.
You look like a League of Legends player.
Damn, what the fuck, dude?
That's
How
right,
did I
we
do
get a
this?
celestial moment.
They get advantage. They not advantage. They get another dice for damage being next to an ally, and they both consecutively deal 8 and 5 damage respectively. Yeah,
Oh
because that is
yes.
their decisions. They only have one.
Wait, wait a minute.
These attacks. These
I choose
attacks.
green.
Hold on. These attacks deal half damage to your actual HP. So you take 4 and you take 2. You take 6 points of damage in total.
Can I not use the
Everything.
shields to block those?
No. They're attacking.
Fuck.
They attacked you. I know your
Oh
shields
yeah,
are
and the
up.
belt is not working, is it?
No. These things have a priority to you.
Lance is fucking bleeding.
So the 6. So the
Damn.
damage the 8 and the 5 still hit your shields, dude. It's just that half damage hits you like God's rockabye.
What did you?
So
Oh,
make sure you
you
check
little shits.
your armor for your shields too.
Well, the shields wouldn't take any damage because I think the AC for them were like what 12, or they're just flat HP.
No, because I thought they had temporary HP too, right?
Yeah, like 50-50 each.
Well, no, just 51 as a set. So you take the 8 and the 5 points of damage. They're ignoring defense when they hit. So the raw damage hits your shields, 8 and 5. And then half of that hits you, Lance. So that's the 4 and the 2. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Okay.
would check the HP array.
Okay. So those two are done attacking you. As I think Eclipse is the last one. At the start of
Yeah, he
Eclipse's
is.
turn, he holds his AP up for the day orb, and he grants the following buff. I forgot to mention. It's kind of like it's a day. As long as he keeps up each turn, he can keep it to be one of the 4 buffs. He can either give you guys bonus to your roll. I forgot to mention. He gives you a +1 to your roll if you're within his aura, or he gives you advantage when you wouldn't get it. He can heal anybody in that aura for a flat amount. He rolls for it, an intelligence check, or he can grant one player within the one character within his effect to gain 1 AP. You guys need more AP, or do you need healing?
I need healing.
Okay.
I
I'm
require
doing the
healing.
Genji.
As
I
the
do the
free
Genji
action,
voice.
because he's upkeeping the sun orb, Lance, you heal 3 HP.
Sound like the some of the mail now just goes right back to his body. That's better.
Gotta stay in there. Eclipse has 2 decisions and a movement and a reaction. He keeps up to his word and continues to chase after the fleeing one, keeping the orb on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he fires with his first decision another energy bolt of sunlight. So he
Taste the sun,
rolled
motherfucker.
for his anima accuracy. Fucking misses. Wow. And it manages to jump and hide away from Eclipse's sun energy bolt. He rolls again. Holy shit.
Come on, buddy.
No! Wow! Fuck.
Jesus.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure though for reaction, so nothing turns anything. He'll get zapped.
We'll have to fucking see. Remember, he'll have to roll at a disadvantage if he makes a reaction like that. He doesn't get the benefits from his own effects. And
Hmm.
he did not give you guys any special benefits. He used his orb to heal, so that's the effect it has currently. It has no other benefits. You guys don't get that +1 to your roll or advantage. He has to call it that for the remainder of the turn. But if he uses healing, that's the only thing he can do with it for his turn. It doesn't have those continuous effects, is what I'm trying to get across. He chooses one of
Okay.
4. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's 3 rounds. Yeah. How do you
We're
guys
off
feel
to a
so
good.
far?
We're off to a good start.
Lancelot will look up to the sky.
Oh, it's cracking
How's
thunder.
it looking?
It's cracking thunder,
Yeah.
boy. You looking up, you see. Oh, you see her. You see Mother.
I'm actually kind of scared.
I fucking figured.
Hold me.
No.
Well, fuck
You had a
you
chance with
too then.
Edmund. You had a chance with Edmund, and you blew it.
Yeah.
Oh.
There is you see her, she's flying like hundreds of feet in the air, but you can definitely see it, the feminine figure of Mother standing in the cloud, like, in the darkness, purple clouds above.
It's not getting closer, is it?
No, definitely
Oh,
watching
good.
though. Definitely aware of you.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can tell
Just
she's watching you because there's these 2 bright red orbs of where her eyes are, watching you intently, the battle itself.
he fucking flips over the board. Hey, look, Lance is still in here. All right.
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to think about what else to say as the storm is raging still above you. There
Wait a
are
minute.
still
Have I used both
creatures.
decisions? I know I killed one guy, but I didn't do anything with my other decision because we moved at the same time.
You're right. I don't think I gave you your extra, your second decision. So what would you like to do? I'm sorry.
Given circumstances, can I use it to dash?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'd have to allow it since yeah, no worries. Anyway, yeah, you dash over towards Eclipse. And the storm is still raging around you guys. Sun's orb is still working its effect to keep you guys from feeling any sort of negative energies, as long as he's keeping his anima energy up, which he's still spending it to shoot shit. Uh, Lance, you are the first to see that from the clearing of the fog, more creatures are approaching you, and the large behemoth-like creature you had hit earlier is finally joining the fray. This creature has 4 large arms,
Excuse me.
and it walks
Bless you,
into
man.
the scene. Bless you.
Thank you. Oh,
It gnarls as it walks into the scene.
Over the hills and through the night, to Portugal and France. God, I could use some fucking sharp's luck. I need to survive this whole fucking nonsense.
We will survive.
Yeah, you
You
still
got
have.
an eclipse here for healing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but we're not infant.
Go on.
No, I was like, we don't have infinite AP. That's the problem. We're gonna have to go back into the torch ceremony.
You don't.
We don't talk about that.
Close enough. Fuck yeah. Can I just be lazy? Hold on.
Probably.
No, I don't want it there.
yes.
I want to see if I can just do this instead. Oh, I can. No, I can't. I just want to be lazy and not make a token. Aha. Right, that's not the right board.
Oh my god, so now a creature enemy of reality just spawned into another board. That's not gonna
That-
cause havoc or chaos.
Here we go.
Tell me, entity of chaos, what priesthood do you belong to?
Your mother.
You having even a priest, a priest in chaos is implementation of order. They'll go, you're fucking frauded and loser for it, dumbass.
Large behemoth creature that you hit earlier appears with his 4 pendant arms. And you guys will continue the fight. Yeah, I think this is a great spot to stop since it's getting late for everybody.
Yeah, me and Lou would ask you for another date to continue this so we can wrap it up.
Yeah.
Have you considered the following? Dying.
I said it as many times as I have to with you. No, I don't want to die. Dying is lame and gay.
What?
Said
But yeah,
what?
we will win next time.
Yeah, Lou, when are you free for like any part of the week?
Uh, should be fine Saturday. It should be fine Saturday.
Keep
Yeah,
us posted, okay?
we'll have a session for Nero on Friday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. To catch him up with some more of the energy of the sessions. Some
You
more
You mean Nico?
Nico, sorry, Nico.
Yeah, I'm so
And
fucking confused. Like, why are you giving an NPC a day to himself?
well, I need my time. And then we'll need to finish up Coca-Cola with Edmund.